So, as everybody knows, here on the East Coast and all along the East Coast, we had snowpocalypse last week from Sunday into Monday. We got about a foot, 13, 14 inches. They went as high as nearly 2 feet in my state of Connecticut. So, plows were given all kinds of stuff. And, we got 4 feet of drifts, all this stuff. Let me see who's in the basement here. Hold on. There's Hank. Uh,
How you doing?
all right, we got Klaus. He's
Hey,
here.
Good day,
Klaus.
everyone.
Hello.
Make it smaller.
How are things in Connecticut?
Cold. It was 0 when I woke up.
Oh, juice,
So
juice.
anyway, I figured this time, since we had snowpocalypse last weekend and we've been inundated with snow equipment and all that, it's our time to vent about customers. So I'm going to give each of us an opportunity to talk about an experience with a customer, good, bad, or indifferent. But I'm going to start with one I had this week where a guy who is a neighbor of a customer was referred. And he said, have a snowblower, errands. It's worked on a bunch of them this past week. I know exactly what's wrong with it. I believe I do. Okay. So I said, fine. I'll let you know when I'm around, and we'll hook up, and I'll pick it up. So 3 times in the last 2 days, I was literally a mile from his house, and I said, hey, I'm gonna pass your street. Can I stop and pick it up? So one text was at 10 in the morning. I got a response at 5 p.m. The next day, driving by again. I text, hey, I'm going to be by there again. Can I stop by? Response about 2.5 hours later, just saw the text. So the third time, did it again. They responded about an hour and a half later. I said, listen, and I believe it was the guy's wife. I said, you got to start reading your texts. All right. Now, most people I know, when they get a text, they respond within seconds usually. Okay. 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours ain't going to work. So now it's like, you know what? It's my turn. Now you wait for me. Okay. And we're not supposed to get any snow for a few days or a week or whatever, who knows what. So when I have time, I'll call him. But at this point, I'm so busy right now, don't care. Don't really care. Anyway, who's in the chat? We got Brett in the chat. Hello, Brett. We got my buddy, brother Craig. How's it going, Craig? It's Craig. Are you getting snow in Ohio now? Because he was saying we may get some tomorrow. Because usually when he gets, we get the next day, Hank. And he said he's getting snow, so we'll see.
Oh, I don't
Everybody
need any
saying
more.
hello. Uh, but yeah. So basically, that was my kind of pissed off person. Pissed me off this week with a customer. I have other customers. I go there. They tip you. They're very polite. They're happy. The two that I did before the live stream last weekend, and I delivered before and after the live stream last Saturday, they were as happy as clams. I gave them their units. They were all set for snowpocalypse. They did great. One lady tipped me a great amount, and they're all happy. But sometimes what really kills me is when they talk to you like they own you. They'll like start giving you demands and stuff like that, and I'm like, who are you? And I love it when they say, oh, I'm a friend of so and so. I'm like, who? What? It's like they're your second or third cousin removed. No, you're not. Get in line like everybody else. So anyway, who else we got in the forum? We got Brock is in there. Mick, TGM. Hello, Mick. Everybody's saying hello. Anyway, Hank, what about you? Have you had any? Well, do you do work for customers anymore? Or no,
Not
you
at
don't really
all.
do that, right?
Not at all.
No.
All my stuff that I was doing was for resale after I fixed it.
Yeah,
That's all.
so you're lucky. I mean, like I said, the money's good. Don't get me wrong, but I'll give you another quick story because this is all about us venting about customers and all that. I had a guy I said to him, give me the model and serial off of this Craftsman, because it could be anything. Snowblower, give me the model number. So I said, please take a picture. And I gave him an example of where it is. Take a picture. So he texts me back with the model number and serial number. I said, can you send me a picture of it? Well, no, this is good enough, he says. Okay. So I order the belts. I order everything for it. I go to pick it up. It ain't the same model and serial number. So I said, where did you get this model and serial number? Oh, I went online. I typed in Craftsman Tractor, and this is what came up. Dude.
Congratulations.
Craftsman
You just
Tractor.
bought yourself a new set of belts.
What I said to him, I said, it was over $100 in parts. I said,
Yeah.
I can return them, but it's a pain in the butt. So I said, you know what? Have a nice day. And I turned around because I just didn't even want to deal with them. I could use the parts. I mean, I definitely could use them. I was like, see you later. That's it. Whatever. So anyway, he calls me after about the third or fourth day. I said, can I help you? Well, aren't you going to work on my thrower? I said, aren't you going to give me the right numbers? And then he sort of knew I was pissed and all that stuff. So finally, he took a picture. Oh, here's Wayne. And when I was there, I could have taken a picture of it and do all that, but I was so pissed off, I said, screw it. So that was another story. But what about you, Klaus? Any horror stories on customers?
No, no, I to push those people away from me. I spend probably too much, but I spend a lot of time talking with a customer that comes in about what I think he should consider. And they can choose not to listen. That's perfectly okay.
Yeah.
I have a few of those.
Mm-hmm.
Means that there are no benefit next time around. I mean, I tell a guy, you know what? You weren't too happy about, the waiting time last spring. Why don't you bring it in November? He goes, okay. And he doesn't. So he comes in and it's like, I want first in line. I've been here many years. Yeah, that's fine. Get back. And I told you last year, bring it in November. You didn't. Now you will have to wait like you did last year. Same thing. I ask people if they if they just want it. I mean, some people think it costs nothing because it's out of a garage, right? And I tell them the majority of the cost you're going to pay for parts. I have no control over those.
Yeah.
And yet they complain about the price when I call them up and says it's done. I can show you that this is how many parts is put. Were they necessary? Was if they weren't, I wouldn't have put them in. And if they continue to push it there, this conversation will end with, and by the way, I can't help you again.
Yeah. Have you ever had anyone? I had this one time. A customer said to me, I went online and I can get those parts a lot cheaper. So I said to him,
yes,
next
yes,
time,
I have. Yes, I have.
No problem.
Yeah.
People think
I mean,
that
people will people will do that, and sometimes they can get a part cheaper than I can, but I don't shop around 10 different places. I buy 90% of all my aftermarket parts with one dealer.
Yeah.
Because I can't be bothered spending hours and hours searching to save those extra $2 or $3. It's not happening.
Yeah.
So sometimes they bring it themselves and say, you know what? No problem. I'll install it. Anything related to that part after it's installed, you will have to pay for rework. And it's, that there's no warranty, nothing. And they can even bring an OEM part. It's same thing. Anything goes wrong with it, it will have nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I have a customer who demands aftermarket parts because he wants to save money, and I've literally replaced his John Deere deck belt 3 times in a year and a half. Now, granted, he goes over twigs and this and that. He's just, but I think the OEM belt would probably have lasted. But the OEM belt is $90. The aftermarket belt is $24.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. How about you?
I people. Oh no, so go ahead.
Good.
No, go ahead, Klaus. You give people.
No.
Go ahead, Klaus,
said-
go ahead.
I give people the option. What do you want? Do you want
Yeah.
aftermarket? Do you want me to make the decision for you?
Yeah.
Where we at? Do you want this to shine like it was new? Do you just want it to run for another season? What? I mean, let me know, and I will try and cater to that.
Yeah. I always say there's two schools. You want it right,
But
or do you want it right now? Big difference.
yeah, you're right.
Wayne,
no
how
pun
about you?
intended,
What
but
kind of
yeah,
customer interactions have you had?
Okay, first thing I'm going to start with. How many people you got watching today, Kenny?
34.
Okay, all you 34 people, if you haven't seen the big dog's snow blowing that he just did what was it? The Snowmageddon snow blowing, Hank?
No, Miguel.
Right? Okay,
Yeah, I
now
think it's got
there's
a
a guy.
gazillion views right now, right?
Now
Hank?
there's an old man that knows how to use a snowblower. Like I watched it, and I was talking to Jake, saying, you know what, with all these auger belts that have been getting smoked around here, I said we should do a video on snow blowing 101. And then lo and behold, the big dog comes up, and there he is, snow blowing, and he's got an Aaron's 24 Deluxe, and I'm looking at him. And I watch him and I see him go and he stops and he goes and he stops, but the auger never stops. And I say, where you go, Hank? And then Hank goes to the end of the driveway and the snow plow, you can see it's perfect. It's already shown up over there. So you know he's blowing snow. But he's stopping and going and stopping and going. Then on his way back, what's he do? He takes half a bucket. Good move, Hank. And I'm going, geez, this is snow blowing 101. People, if they did this, they would not burn an auger belt out.
Yeah.
So, Hank, you should put that up again, and you should put some overview, like overdubbing or something over it. Change the thumbnail to never burn an auger belt out. You'll get 1 million views. And then you got to say, this is what you do. Keep the auger going, stop the drive, let it clear a little bit, pick up again. And then I'm going to give you the biggest one to tell everybody at the end. Before you start your snowblower, engage the auger handle and pull the recoil rope. And if you can't pull the recoil rope, you got snow inside there or ice built up, you're going to smoke your auger belt.
That's right. Yeah.
Hold on. Here we go.
Beautiful.
Wait, hold on. This has been a public service announcement for Henry Morowski. Big dog. Anyway.
That was
all
beautiful.
Right, getting back to the topic at hand, Wayne.
Okay,
tell us about a miserable customer.
Miserable customer. You get the customers that, like right now, there's a number of rules that we made changes here at Eliminator. One is all snow blowers that have belts put on now, there's a notation that goes on the invoice that says no warranty on belts. People just can't comprehend how when you put a belt on, they could do half of a driveway and then all of a sudden the other half don't get done because they smoked the belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yet when they call you and you ask them if they can tell them to engage the auger, take the belt cover off, engage the auger handle and try to turn the pulley. And they can't turn it because the bucket's just jammed with snow and ice. So they think that, you should pick it up again, but no, it's a pickup again. You got to pay for another pickup and you got to pay for another belt.
I don't know about you, but some of these belts are not cheap. Years ago, you used to be able to buy the MTD 743 or 943 0430C. It came in a 2-pack because it took 2 of them. Now they get smarter. You have to buy them singularly for $32 a piece.
Well, you talked about the cogged ones that come 2 in a pack?
The ones that come 2 in a pack, the 430Cs, now come single in a pack, but the same price.
Oh, okay.
So my dealer, and anybody, it's not just my dealer, but anyway, instead of saying $32 for a 2-pack, it's $64 for 2 of them.
Yeah.
So, But anyway, my customer called me up. Good.
No, I'm just going to say, what size belts are typically on a blower?
It's like a half inch by 27 or something. Standard belt. Okay. But I'm saying MTD years ago, when they had this sleeve that was green and white used to sell the 0430B in a 2-pack with a sleeve. Now it's funny because the sleeve is thick enough for 2, but there's only 1 in it.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
It's called shrinkflation.
And we've been finding that, like, I know we've been buying Sten's belts now for like 14 years. We've never had any issues. And we just got into, we bought the measuring machine from Sten's. I forget what length. I think it only measures up to maybe 90 inches in length or something. I forget.
What,
But
that's half move?
yeah. It cost us $175. That's our cost to order this.
Usually the auto parts store have them.
Yeah, but we started measuring the belts, and like Jake would go up, and we just did a snowblower. It's a Craftsman 2, and it called for a 58 3/8 half-inch auger belt. We put it on. It's too long. Like, we think it's too long. It's just not right. We go to a 38. We put the 38 on. It's too long. It's not right. So we said it's got to be 37 and a half. Well, we didn't have any 37 and a halves, and we were ordering. And we just ordered $500 worth of auger belts, all the different sizes we've used.
Wow.
So we got the 37 and a half in. Guess what? Goes on, but it's too tight. Guess what we need? 37 3/4.
Hey, talk about auger belts. My dealer told me yesterday, and I don't know if you guys know this, Briggs & Stratton just announced they're not making Murray belts anymore.
No kidding.
Yep. So when you see the Murray Briggs belt with the MA on the end,
yeah,
not making them. And there's a lot of Murray auger belts that get used in a lot of snow throwers.
Yeah.
The Murray, the Noma, the Briggs, all that. He said they're not doing them anymore. I mean, luckily, a lot of them are.
But I don't. I've read it too, but it's not going to be an issue because Sten's Oregon Rotary, they will pick it up and a good belt.
Yeah.
From
I'm
that.
just saying the weird fractional ones, though.
Don't you think?
Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like the ones that are 28 and 13/16, that kind of thing.
Now, you'll be surprised on Sten's. The book used to be, let me get my figures in here. The book used to be this big. Now it's half that size. They have gotten rid of so many like belts that we've got that we're putting on snowblowers right now. When we go to check the price, I can't even find the price anymore because they're not making the belt. So I can't get what I paid. Well, I go to my inventory and it shows what I paid. So then I can adjust it based on that. But I can't find out what the list price is now for it. And if I go to Amazon, I've seen that belt where we're selling it for $30 where they're saying it's 45 or 50.
Yeah. Hey, one quick, Jeff, I see you in the basement, but there's no video. Do you have your camera off? I don't see a picture.
Yeah,
I just see your name.
Took me 2 weeks to figure that out.
I got a quick before we move on. Is it glitchy today or is it just me?
It's not glitchy on my end.
No, not glitchy here either, Klaus. It's Denmark. It's I think there's some action going on in Greenland that it's affecting your it could be an invasion of Greenland.
There you go. All right. Hey, Brock, a good customer story. Where tell me about your bad customer.
Oh, well, marketplace. So I had a guy, I went against my own rule where, he said he's going to get the parts from eBay. And I said, okay. I said, I'll do it this time, but not not next time or anything like that. It was a Honda little 250 dirt bike. And he says, yeah, these parts, they look good. And he just shows me a picture on the computer. I said, yeah, looks good to me. Okay, I'll put them on.
Hey, Lori.
And he wants me to put these parts on. I said, I'm going to put them on. We'll see how it goes. A year later, he brings it back. What? No compression. I said, well, it's
probably a year later?
Yeah. Yeah. So it irks me because it's Facebook, So you know how it is. You do one bad thing, it's just blast out there, and you're gonna end up losing more money than what the hassle was worth, really, because as soon as you get that bad mark on there, that's it.
Oh yeah.
So I ordered the parts from Amazon, put it all together, and the guy says, "Well, it's not quick like it used to be." I'm like, "Man, listen, these are brand new parts. Just go with it." And he's like, "I'll never bring anything back to you." I'm like, "I'm very happy you're not bringing it back, because it's just I don't want to deal with you anymore." I told the guy, and yeah, lo and behold, he told everybody that I'm a hack and all this and that. Then I get another guy, and same family. He wants me to work on a 4-wheeler for him. The 4-wheeler came out. It was perfect and everything. And I come to find out it's the guy's son that I did the 4-wheeler on.
Uh-huh.
So it depends on the person, really. So yeah, but that's really the only one that I've had in years that ever complained.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff, I could see you in the basement. I can see your face, but when I pull you online here, I don't see you. Hold on.
He's on YouTube, but he's not on Restream.
Well, he must be on Restream because I got a black box with him right here.
Yeah, but he's on YouTube. I see him on YouTube.
Yeah, I could see him in the basement. I could literally
okay.
see him. I don't know.
Change from the vertical to the horizontal, Jeff.
Or you gotta allow it to show video, right? Something like that.
Yeah. But I could see him in the basement. I see his face and everything. But when I go to put it on panel, it disappears.
There you go.
Speaking of disappearing, what's up, Jay?
How you doing?
All right, guys.
All right, Stella, your turn. Bad customer, bad experience.
Well, and this sort of goes for advice for sort of anybody, in my opinion, who might not be working on engines, but don't make up stuff. This was like 2 or 3 years ago, right before a hurricane.
Wait. Customers make up stuff?
Never. No, but I mean, it was like this guy said, and I ask enough leading questions, in my opinion, to allow a customer to dig a deep, deep hole and jump right in. Okay.
Yep.
And this was like one day before some hurricane is on its way to hit. And
always the day before.
This guy's got a generator, and I said, I will get to it the best I can. When was the last time you had it running? And he says, it was running last week. I'm like, okay, great. I get there. Of course, you pull off the carb bowl, and it is full of black goo, like molasses. And it was like, dude, man, don't lie to me. All you're doing is adding time and money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and I try to give people really good estimates. I know you don't do that, Klaus. That's okay. I get it. But I have to base all these things on what prior repairs have been and other similar repairs. And I can usually get, within $20 or so of being accurate. Of course, no. I had to tear the carburetor completely down, run it through the ultrasonic 2 or 3 times, but it's just, come on, guys. It's like going to your doctor and lying to your doctor. He's going to know, don't try to pull the wool over my eyes. But, that's the typical thing for me and there's many of them, but that's the one that really sticks out in my mind.
That's like getting glitter at a porn shop.
And they do.
What?
It's like getting glitter at a porn shop.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Jay knows what I mean.
No, but I mean,
Yeah.
If I catch people have been lying to me, I don't confront them with it. I simply add on to
No,
the bill.
I don't. I just call the guy up and say, hey, sorry, man. The original estimate was off. It's going to take a lot more work, and it's going to be another $50. And the day before a hurricane, I could have told him it'd be an extra $100, and he would have been fine with that. But that's not the way I like to operate. I try to be, reasonable and upfront with people. So sorry.
Well, they always lie about the gas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And
Right
I
on.
kind of expect that,
Oh, yeah.
but not like this thing hadn't started in 2 or 3 years. Come on, you can look in that bowl and go, what? No, this wasn't last week, last month, last year. This is 3 years. This thing hasn't.
But I think Donnie Boy had it best when he had the customer come in with the straight gas unit. He knew it was straight gas. The customer did the fast one and put the 2-stroke fuel in, but he forgot
primer
to
bulb.
purge it.
Purge bulb.
Right.
So the guy, he takes the carb off, towel, purge, clear.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they're not lying. They're telling you it ran the last time it ran.
Well, and again, that's how
Yeah.
you get them to dig the hole. Say,
Yeah.
when was the last time this thing was running right? And they'll say,
Last
6 months
year.
ago, a
Yeah.
year
Tell
ago.
'em
No,
best thing to tell them is to start it right in front of you.
Yeah.
yeah,
You start.
Oh yeah, it
That-
ran yesterday. Show me.
Yep.
I'll have to remember that.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
again, I don't like to be confrontational right there in their face.
Oh,
You know, that's a little too passive aggressive
no.
for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey Jay, is that the $60 thrower in back here?
No, but I did.
It sure is. It sure is. I was a little worried about Hank today. Hank is always like the first one to comment on my stuff. Not today.
Oh, no, that's because Hank's got a viral video now.
Viral video.
I saw
Okay,
he was
I
out
gave
doing
you
the
the
snow
first
blowing.
thumbs
Good
up.
job.
And then I was going to continue commenting, but somebody else did after I said, nah, I'm not going to. I was going to tell you, take a 3/8 wrench extension and use that to take the grease fitting off. But I said, I ain't going to say that.
Hey, before we go ahead, I just want to say thoughts and prayers out to our friend John Clem. He's taken ill, and I just want to make sure he knows
Yeah.
we're all we're
Yeah.
praying for him, and so good
What
luck,
happened?
John. Get well soon, John. Get well soon.
Yeah, I'll say
I just
something
told
tomorrow.
him he
in
needs
quick
to
form.
quit smoking. That's what I told him. I said, here's a perfect time for you to quit smoking.
Yeah. So John, we're here. We're in your corner, buddy. Anyway.
I made him laugh this morning. I
I
sent
think
him
he
some
was.
footage.
I spoke with him about. I spoke with him or wrote on WhatsApp with him about 15 minutes before here, and he said sounded like they were about to kick him out of the hospital.
Good,
So they probably got antibiotics. So
good. Well, text him a message, say, hey man, this is a great time to quit
and
smoking.
the poor guy
I was
was
going to say,
walking.
he's going to walk out of the hospital and take that pack of Marlboro and smack it down.
I was there. I get it. I smoked for 17 years,
Wow.
Whew.
Crazy. All right, Jay, how about you? Story, bad
The poor guy
customer or customer
went
experience?
to hospital
This one,
and had to watch YouTube videos. That was cool.
this one is not good. And I'll just kind of give you the highlights. Basically, what had happened was this girl had, first of all, I try to discourage customers. I don't like to have customers, but word of mouth spreads. And, so I did a favor for a friend, and this girl stopped by, dropped off her trimmer, and then away on everything went fine. I started getting these crazy messages on my cell phone threatening to kick my ass and all this other stuff. I'm like, what is this?
Oh, yeah, from the boyfriend?
Yes, she had a
Oh,
boyfriend who wouldn't believe that I was her small engine mechanic. So,
Wait, you
yeah.
put your chain on her?
Casanova.
Kind of hard to
Hey,
believe
get the
there's no
glitter off.
hanky going on in the shop.
So
Hopefully
every
he's
time
not watching right now, Jay.
I don't give anybody my cell phone number anymore. It's all done.
Yeah.
I did, yeah, but next time, Jay, you got to go on there. I guess you're just not a man. There you
Zing.
go.
Must be the same person that Pate had that said he's going to throw the thing against us.
Oh yeah, through his window. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, where has Jason been? I haven't seen him for a while.
I tried texting and calling a few times over the past few weeks. No response.
Yeah, just
I
last
bet you
week.
got I'll bet you got in trouble for jamming that red and tacky into those snowblower gearboxes.
Yeah.
They all seized up when it hit -29.
Yeah.
Now, if he's watching, you'll see him. He'll be coming up.
Hope
Yeah.
so.
Hey, anybody know why Toro makes their stuff like non-reversible? Like, for example, like these skid shoes here, you can flip them over and use the other side. It's like they intentionally made it so there's only one
Well, yeah, you
side.
can't sell
No,
more
no,
like
no, no,
that.
no, no. You see, Jay, you haven't watched my videos.
Which one? You have like 1,500.
When you take a Toro skid shoe, okay?
Yeah.
And the flat, because usually they wear through the bottom.
Yeah.
So there's nothing there.
Right.
So then you flip it, put it in a vise, bang it, so you have an L shaped. There's your new shoe.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I did that once because of that.
I mean, I only do it in a pinch, but
Yep.
it works. You bend a ½ inch over, there's your new shoe.
Yeah. Or you
And-
can weld a new pad on the bottom.
Yeah.
You can weld it, yeah, but I suck at welding. So,
And Sten sells some really heavy duty ones that are
but you
reversible.
gotta watch Toro and Aaron's and everyone. They all have different center distances.
Yeah.
Ah.
You got 2.5 on some, 3 on another, 3.5 on another. And then you ever see those new Aaron shoes that are like a foot long
Yeah.
with all the diagonal lines in it?
Oh, wow.
They're like a foot long. They're really good for gravel driveways, they said, because they got
Yeah.
a really big footprint.
Well, they're made out of plastic, right?
Yeah, my Aaron's ones are pretty long. They're like 6 inches long, it looks like.
Yeah, some of the newer Aaron's, yeah, they're pretty big, but these are literally 12 inches long. They're pretty big.
Wow. Are those the gravel skid shoes?
They're basically made for the gravel, but you could use them on anything.
Oh, okay.
How much are they a piece?
Probably $100.
Oh, and I gave you the wrong number for that spring. I had more springs. I actually, just after the live stream, we got a snowblower in. I had to replace that exact spring. I had to
No kidding.
I had to look for the other box of springs.
Speaking of customer, I just got this text. I'll read it to you. Hi, Ken. It's Dave. Okay. What does it say? If fix my chainsaw for me last year. Okay. I was only able to start at one time. I can't start it anymore. I didn't know if I could come by and you could try starting it in front of me to show me what I am doing wrong. Now, let me scroll back to see when I fixed it for him.
3 years.
Hold on.
At least a year.
At least a year.
May 7th. So what's that? 8 months ago. Now almost
That's
9
old
months.
gas.
So you started it once in 9 months?
That's why we sell the Kinetics 50 to 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway. And this is a guy I referred a friend of mine, Nick, at work, who's a good auto mechanic, does it on the side, and did a lot of work for him too. But you know how you get some customers that just, you say hello and they want to talk to you for 7 hours? They won't leave. They just won't leave. It's like you start like turning around and walking away, and they're still talking.
Yeah.
That's
I
this
had-
guy.
I had one that wanted to stay there and watch me put it together or do work when I did have customers. It's like, no, I don't want somebody there watching me over my
The
back.
hourly, Hank, the hourly rate is double if you want to
That's
watch.
right. Your rate goes up.
Two people then, right?
Double the rate if you want to watch me fix it.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
especially recoils, I tell them, go get a
That-
coffee.
I mean,
I'll call you when it's done.
I got one of those, and he speaks really soft and low, and I can't hear it as it is, and I'm just like, and Stephanie goes, "Why do you just nod and say and laugh every once in a while?" And I said,
It's
"Because I can't
easier.
hear a thing he's saying." Well, you guys were out there for an hour. I'm like, I still don't know what he was talking about.
Nope.
I could have gave something away for free. I didn't even know.
Yeah. I want to hear a weird customer story. I had a customer about a month ago. I had fixed a backpack blower for him. Okay. Oh, hold on. Bruce is here. Wait a minute.
Bruce,
Bruce is-
Oh, he's going to be in shorts and,
With a palm tree.
Oh, he's
sipping a
not-
drink,
No, this Brucey, we're telling about horror stories with customers, but just a funny story. This guy about a month ago, I think I told it on here. He literally was calling me like 17 times saying, I'm lost, I'm lost, I'm lost. He literally was 100 feet from me on my street. I'm standing in the middle of the road going like this. He's looking at me. He does a curb to curb and then calls me 10 minutes later. I'm lost. You're looking at me in the face.
That was the one where you're like, but there's only one guy in the street, and I have like a blower on the garbage can or something,
Yeah,
right?
that's what it was. It was literally sitting in a garbage can, waiting for him. I'm in the street flagging him. He's got a Tesla. He's looking at me. He does a curb to curb and drives away. So, Bruce, what about you? I know you do most of it now is for yourself and your friends, but have you had any experiences with a customer where you're like, please don't come by again?
Yes, we all have.
What do you got? We're sharing.
Well, I think I sold a nice but older lawnmower for $60, and it was sold as firm, right? $60 firm. And the guy showed up and offered me $10 less. And a little bomb went off in my brain. I don't usually do this, and I just said, "You can go home now. You can go home now."
But if Mick is on Mick's Mowers, our friend
He
Mick,
bought it for $60, by the way.
I had someone show up that I'm not no names because you might know him. I had him show up to pick up a mower that I wanted. I think it was $50 for. He shows up with his girlfriend, picks up the mower, bullshits with me, gets in the car and drives away.
Oh yeah, that lawn boy. Yeah.
Cash or anything. Then he tells me he sold it for $200.
Wow. Oh, I have a story like that too, actually. Just last summer, I had a guy, I'll leave off his name, but in his actual Facebook Marketplace profile, it said his name was Pastor So-and-so.
Oh, watch out for those pastors.
So he said, yeah, this is for the church. I'm like, okay, fine. So I gave him a cheap deal. I even threw in like a spare air filter for the next year and all this other stuff. The next day, it was on Facebook Marketplace for $60 more than I sold it to him. And then a week later, he had the nerve to send me a message trying to buy something else I was selling. I said, "You've got to be kidding," and I blocked him.
Yeah. Well, I fired a customer once. He had bought, and it's so long ago, but it really yanked my chain. He had bought a lawnmower off of like Amazon or something, and he had some issue with it. And I discovered basically, well, excuse me, first of all, he says it's still under warranty. And I said flat out, I can't do warranty work for you. Okay. Yeah. And as it turned out, it actually had, and I want to say it was something like, I remember what it was. The bowl O-ring was folded over. Okay. So it was leaking fuel everywhere. And this is clearly a manufacturing defect. Yep. And I told him that's what the problem was. And he was incensed that I was going to charge him for this because it was under warranty. And I just told him, I says, come get this thing and don't ever call me again. Nope. I don't, how can someone be that dense? Because Amazon had said you need to take it up to this other shop, some commercial repair place, and great, man, they'll do you the warranty work, but I'm not authorized for that. Who's going to pay me for this? And he just could not connect those dots, and that was just kind of frustrating.
Have you guys ever had where people come in with some of the cheaper kind of machinery, and when you tell them that, yeah, I can fix it, but it's not going to be worth it because the bill will be more than you paid for this chainsaw or trimmer, and they get pissed off at you for saying it.
It's even scary, Klaus. That's even scary. What's even scarier?
It's all your fault.
It's going to cost them $500 on that $300 lawnmower, and they say, "Okay, it used to be my dad's, and I'm in love with it. I want you to fix it." And you're going,
"Yeah, that happens."
Oh, I've had those too. I've had that on an old Dalmar chainsaw, and I called the guy up. I got started on it. Everything was wrong with it. Right? It's been sitting for 10 years. Everything was wrong. I called him up and said, "Dude, I need a new coil. I may be able to get a used one, but it'll cost you $100 just for the coil. It needs a complete strip down, new gaskets, new over everything gasket. And he goes, yeah, please do it. It was my dad's, and my brother and I, we meet every year at our beach house, and we use this saw thing. I said, are you serious? Yeah. I'm going to need an
Well, that's because
advance.
it's got an emotional attachment, right?
It's always the chainsaws. Why is there so much of an emotional attachment to the chainsaws?
I
They
don't
remember
know.
dad. They remember dad using it.
The guy sent me $200 in advance, and he just said, please make it run right. Now, that was fun.
Yeah, but
That was a
$200
good idea.
you can buy
No.
a brand new.
You slip off
They
the
say-
gas
they
cap,
say
you slide a new machine under it, and then you put the gas.
There you go. They say if it's a nightmare job, price it so you make money regardless.
Now you have the
That way,
FU
if
price.
you do take it, you
Yeah, I
still
do.
make money. Now I've got a
FU
Toro. I have a Toro 2450. I have 3 of them actually in the driveway. One kid a week ago, actually over a week ago, I went over his house. He lives right down the street from where I work, and I picked up this 2450. His grandfather gave it to him. He had just bought a little house. Now this thing been sitting outside for 10 years. Rusty is all get out. There's a detent on those plastic chutes. They go click, 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 so you can click the front chute into position, right? The detent was broken. So he had a big piece of twine, you know, that brown, thick twine for plants. He had that stuff tied up to the handle to keep the chute from moving. Because if he turned, he said it would go all over the place. Anyway, hadn't run in years, no primer bulb, all smashed up, whatever. So I said to him, by the time I was all said and done, I said, look, here's what I'll do. I found the exact same thrower in nicer shape, literally a mile from my mom's house, like right next to my mom. She's only a few miles from me. I said, I'll pick it up, $75. I won't even charge a profit, $75. I'll take that machine, I'll tune it up, and you'll be better off. You got a chute that works. There's not really much rust, and it's like 5 years newer. So I'm working on it now. But the paddles are past the circular hole wear point. So it'll still work, but when the paddles get worn past that circular hole, it tends to shoot more in front than out the chute.
Yeah.
Okay? Because by the time that pad is worn out, you've used about 3/8 of an inch of rubber. It's not.
Oh,
We froze up.
And the wear edge is. So, yeah, I have a kit for $56 off of Amazon that gives you the paddles and the wear edge and all that stuff. What this?
No,
oh, you froze up when you went.
You froze,
together.
I thought he was shooting a basket. You know.
you froze up, Kenny. It was
Oh,
pretty
I'm sorry.
amusing.
Anyway, so I bought the kit. Now, right now, he's into me for only it's $150. Now I can get a 2450 running in beautiful shape off of Craigslist for $100, $120. What do you do, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's agreed on that 150. I told him, but then I said to him, I'm going to deliver it tomorrow, and I'm going to say use it. But if you're not happy with it, you really need to replace the paddles. It's a wear item. They're generally around $50. I'm just letting you know. So we'll see what happens. But I did up front. This guy wanted to know how much for this, how much for that, how much for that. So I was up front. Here it is. Yes or no. But I couldn't see putting time and effort into a rust bucket that didn't have the detents. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened a block from my mom's, a guy has one for $75. I mean, what the hell? You know?
Do you guys have a brand or a type that you will not work on?
Power Smart lawnmowers.
Ryobi.
Power more.
Coolin
Oh,
Pro,
put it this way,
Chinese.
Power
the
more.
Chinesian stuff.
Power more.
No, I think it's Power Smart. I don't mind Power More, but the Power
Power
Smart.
More is good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
Power
sorry,
Smart.
yeah.
All that plastic crap. Oh, I hate those.
Yeah, Power Smart.
Terrible. And they all look like the nicest lawnmower, push lawnmower
Don't they
going. It looks beautiful. It's red and black, and
Oh,
the
it's so
front end
pretty.
always breaks off of them.
It's a beautiful
Their
machine.
snowblower. They
I
have
know.
a great parts program. You go online to Part Smart or whatever that's called, Power Smart. The manual is beautiful. The drawings are beautiful. All the parts are available, and they're reasonably priced. But the thing is, the reason they're reasonably priced because they all break.
Yeah, it's all junk.
Yeah.
over here, the Poulan Pro chainsaws over here,
Yeah,
they're branded
those are bad.
McCulloch. I will not work on a McCulloch because nobody will be happy. You need one gasket in the whole thing of the intake side. You got to buy the gasket set, the whole set. For one, I'm not doing Poulans, and even though how much time you put in, they never run right. I mean, I can't get them to run right.
Do
Maybe
you
it's
guys
me.
remember Eaton Viking?
Yeah.
What
Do
is
you
it?
remember the Viking brand?
Oh yeah.
It was
Yeah.
called
Viking,
Eaton
yeah.
Okay. I think it was 4 or 5 years ago. We sold one of the guys down along the lake an Eaton Viking track snowblower. Just beautiful. Like, I mean, but we told the guy, he said, listen, you got to be careful on the tracks. They're in excellent shape, but they're not available anymore. So we're going to give you a really good deal on this track lawnmower. Well, Jake and I were talking the other day. Geez, we haven't heard from the guy about service or anything. That thing must be running really good. The other day, the guy called Jake crying. He didn't check the oil. He ran low and he burnt the engine up. And he used to do everybody along the lake. He used to go along and do all the steep driveways that nobody could get because the wheels would slip. But he was really basically doing it commercially for free and then never checked the oil. And he's crying and he said, I thought about getting you guys to service it this spring. And then you would have found out it was low on oil and give me shit, he says.
I got one better for you there, Wayne. I had a lady call me yesterday, said her words, my dumbass brother bought a snowblower, forgot to put oil in it, and the first pass blew the engine.
Oh.
So I said, what's the make and model? Because sometimes if they blow them like the first pass, you can free them up sometimes and get them going if it's a decent quality engine. She says, it's Chinese. I go, well, wait a minute. Give me the Amazon link or what? Because some of those things aren't too bad, to be honest. The Chandas and all that. All she wrote back was, and I've never heard of this brand. Hold on. And I looked at, the only place I could find this brand is on an electric snowblower. Nothing with gas. Hold on. Let me see where it is.
Well, maybe
Well, that's her problem right there.
He blew a fuse instead of gas.
It's called like HMKZ. That's the only thing that's on this thing. No model number, no nothing. And if you look that up, it comes up with like a Snow Joe type electric thrower.
Yeah.
But nothing with gas. Weird. It must have been a closeout on Amazon.
Sounds like they're terribly confused to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's one of those smart.
Cheap.
Power
Yeah.
smart.
Power Smart.
Power
Yeah,
Smart.
Power Smart. There you go.
Honda
Power
clone.
Stupid. Yeah.
And
It's a
then,
beautiful machine, though.
Oh, they're so pretty, and the design is actually all right. The carburetors are simple.
How are they money-wise?
Shape, but it's all made out of plastic that can snap. if you
money-wise cheap.
Mm.
But it's that front plastic part that breaks off. And to
That's
order
the one
it
you
from
were
the
looking for.
States, it was $60 US plus shipping plus duty. Not worth it. I think they were selling them push mowers for $259 Canadian over here.
Wow. Hey, I'm gonna give a spoiler to my next video, but anyway, I had posted in a short a bunch of little plastic
The
bits.
plastic piece? Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. So basically, what it was, I went over a coworker's house yesterday. It was 5 degrees out, and he keeps his Toro paddle job in his garage where it's probably 50, 60 degrees. He left it out overnight so I could pick it up. Well, it turned 0 to 5 degrees overnight. I said, let me see if I can start it. I go to hit the black primer button.
Oh.
A million pieces. That's how cold it got. So I go to my dealer yesterday. I said, hey, you got those Tecumseh primer bulbs where you replace the black piece? He shook his head. He goes, sold out. I go, when are you getting them? He goes, don't know.
Oh,
like,
no.
So, no, but you know which ones I like?
You want me to go get one?
Everybody has the, what's that? Everybody has the red ones that they
Go
use,
get one?
but it's not the same hole. If you look at Briggs has that red base with the black, it looks like a marshmallow
Yeah.
bulb on it. That has only one tab that the double tab is only one. You could take a small drill and square off the hole with a square file, and it'll fit in perfect.
That's what I do almost every time. Yeah.
Because everybody that I know that tries to fit the other ones, the ones you get in the Chinese kits, the holes are too big, and you have to like hot glue it, and it never stays.
No.
So I'm just going to drill a little hole and with a square file and pop in the Briggs.
Which primer is that from? Which primer is that from Briggs? The regular one?
The one that looks like a semicircle, like a half round.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one. Let me see if I get a picture of it. But it comes in all the Briggs Chinesium carbs you get. It comes in all those kits.
Yeah.
I've never had to replace one because it's made out of a decent enough rubbery plastic where they don't crack.
Yeah.
You know, but the ones on the Tecumsehs, that black one that you have to heat it up and put it over that white plastic piece.
Yeah.
You get that thing to 0 degrees, it just shattered on me. It just shattered. Yeah.
Speaking
Chubby Butcher come over the other day for a primer bulb, and he wanted the one with that's got the threads on the back that you can thread on.
Oh yeah, yep.
You put the nut on to hold it on. So I said, okay, here's the deal. This one with the threads on it is $22. And this one that you could drill 2 little tiny holes off to the side to snap it in, it's only $12. So which one you want? Well, I want the one with the threads on it, like I said, okay, $22.
Everybody likes these. These are the common ones.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
But
hey, whatever I have on hand, I make it work. You know.
Yeah.
Speaking of how cold it's been, I went to use the ultrasonic the other day. Oh boy, that wasn't good.
If this time of year you got to dump your water every time, buddy. Because
So 2 weeks ago, when I did the first snowblower video, I apparently forgot to drain all the stuff out of it afterwards. So a couple days ago, I went out to go get it ready to put stuff in, and I was like, "Oh no!" It's like 15-liter green block of ice.
Yeah.
Tell him, Hank.
And it's
What
still
you gotta
frozen.
do is use windshield washer fluid.
oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
And it's got alcohol in it. That might be
Yeah.
a good idea.
Yeah. All
oh,
right.
it froze on
These
you?
ideas, Jay, come from age, not beauty. Age.
Like fine wine.
I mean,
I'm
I'm
like
not
that old guy on TV. I use Windex for everything.
These
Put some Windex.
primers
Windex.
here.
Greek wedding or something that was.
Yeah. That's
Have
a
you guys-
big fat Greek wedding. Yep.
You
Wow,
guys
but
got
it's
any
threads on it?
Well,
Does that have threads or does that pop in?
that's a
threads?
pop-in.
No, threads.
big
It's got threads here.
I never seen a primer
That's a big
bulb
one.
like that.
That's
I
a
don't
big
know.
one, man.
These sit on our version of Power Smart or whatever they call them.
know.
And for some reason,
Oh,
when
now
these
it's
has been
smoking.
out, when these has been out in the sun
I just throw
for
that
2
anyway.
years, they're gone. They disappear. They
I never
completely
seen one with a
disappear.
yellow button.
No?
That's called a lemon.
It also
Might
it
only
also
last 2 years.
it also comes. Yeah, it is. Well, it
throw
is
that
a lemon.
anywhere.
Is that,
They all-
Klaus,
they
is that a thread on the bottom?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
It
an
also
empty
comes in
piece?
this.
Wow.
Oh, look. It's
Oh.
even got metal on it.
Wow.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
got
Plastic
one type.
threads are
One
even
type is
better.
one type is
You need
metal.
to
One
put
type is
some,
plastic.
It looks like it needs a little bit of what's that stuff, like Vaseline or something on that red one. It's turning white.
No, yeah, it is. I mean, I'm telling you, these have been when they've been out in the sun for 2
Mhm.
years, they're gone. The rubber completely disintegrates, and it's the weirdest thing. You screw them directly into the carburetor for the primer function. There's a thread in the carburetor, and they sit on our version of Power Smart, Power whatever they're called, the cheap ones, and it never fails. People, I mean, look at my thumb here from just touching the damn thing.
Don't lick your
Yeah,
thumb.
they last about 2 years, then they need a replacement. Good for business.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Well,
one I
hey,
like.
I'm well stocked in them because
we all bitch about. Can I say
This one
something?
here,
Oh yeah,
Briggs.
that's the one. Yeah, it's a
all you
Briggs.
need to do is a very small hole, square
Yeah.
off the edges, boom.
Yep.
Works
well,
good.
you can just buy one with a hole in it.
I use my step bit to make those holes.
Right.
Yep.
Don't
But
go
you
one
can you
big
can get them
because
with
then
holes
you're-
in them.
You know, we've been all bitching about ethanol for 13 years since I've been online. But if it wasn't for ethanol, none of us would even have a YouTube
Well, we
channel.
You ain't lying.
Klaus, Nick
And-
is saying it screws into the side of the carburetor.
Yeah, didn't I
Yeah,
just
I've
say
never
that?
seen that.
Didn't I say it screws straight into the carburetor?
Do you have a carb you could show us that it does that?
No.
No,
No,
it
it-
goes
it-
into the primer line for the carburetor.
No,
Hey,
no,
what
no.
good, what
No,
good are you?
normally where you would have a
All right.
Well,
Anyway,
any of you think that they'll make a robot that can clean a carburetor and fix a lawnmower?
No, I hope not.
I don't think so.
No.
40 years ago, I would say to the guys when we'd get a delivery with a truck to build a switching system in some small town, I'd say, we're all okay until we get a box of arms and legs, guys.
Yeah, right.
Right.
No lie.
And still have it.
I see they're really pushing the remote control little plow and snowblower robots.
Yeah.
Tracks
Yeah.
on them.
No, it takes an eyeball to do
I
that.
saw one that looked like it worked, but
But yeah, but anything above 4 inches of snow,
No.
some Chinese company was going to ship Jake one the one year, and he turned them. But it was like 700 pounds or something. Like this thing would do the job because it had enough weight to stay down on the tracks. But he said, you know what? Like they said, there's delays. It was during COVID shipping. It was still on a boat. They didn't expect it until the summer. Jake just said, forget it. But
I still got to
the
put a man
little
on it.
ones they came out with, they didn't have enough weight to hold them down. So they just sat there and spun while they were trying to blow snow.
Well, the way those things are really meant to work is they use LiDAR, so you give a little path to do, they run up and
Right.
down, and they just go the entire storm.
Yep.
They'll go until they
Right.
run out of battery, they'll go sit
Yeah.
and charge up and then go back again up and
Yeah,
down.
you
your
got
driveway or
you
whatever.
got to have them fire
Yeah.
up and go as soon as it starts snowing.
Yes, yeah.
'Cause if it builds up,
Otherwise,
that's
it will
it.
be too much snow for them to move. So
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a good idea. I don't know, but then you have to go through the trouble of mapping out your driveway with this machine or whatever you want to get.
Or the trouble you got of a UPS driver dropping off parts and running over your robotic, self-propelled little machine that doesn't
Yeah.
have headlights
It
on it,
doesn't see
That's
it.
right.
that the
We have
LED
a
lights
driver.
burnt out.
We had a driver the day before yesterday. He'd only been doing it for about a year and a half. He backed into someone's railing and messed it all up. An hour and a half later, he backed into a car.
Yeah,
Sweet.
we've had that down here at our place.
Well, his
was having a bad
his
day.
dispatch
A bad
should have
day.
sent him home right after the first one, because I've run into that with FedEx drivers. Some guy hit me and he was almost in tears. He says, "This is the second car I've hit today," and I was like,
Oh no!
"Dude, man, why does your dispatch let you stay out here?" Because he was obviously kind of shaken up by the whole thing. Yeah,
Yep.
that was. I mean, it's as much as his fault as anybody. But dispatch should have called him in and said, "Hey, dude, take the rest of the day off and let somebody else do the delivery."
You know what the
kinda
worst
sucks.
thing is, Stella? He had backup cameras, but he forgot to use them.
Yeah,
Ray Charles.
remember the old mail trucks had all the mirrors all over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got an announcement to make.
Oh,
You're
Steph and I are going to be grandparents.
Hey,
I was going to
Congratulations.
say, you're pregnant?
I said the same thing.
yeah, we're
Yeah, because nowadays nobody knows for sure, like who can
You're
get
gonna be a good
pregnant, who
grandpa.
can't. Like it's a difficult. I watch them on the news, and it's difficult for people to admit that women are the ones that get pregnant. Men, like I don't think we can, but
You know.
you never know.
But you know what's
Yeah.
funny though about that? Like I said, my daughter's married 32. They're having them a lot later in life, if
Yep.
they have them at all.
Right.
And when we grew up, we talk about this all the time. We're in our early to mid 20s, and it's like you had kids, you bought a house, you had kids, and that was it. Nowadays, they're so afraid, a lot of them, of money. They want to make sure that they're ready. You're never ready.
No, if you're gonna wait to have enough money to have kids, you'll never have kids.
Well, no, but look at people having kids in their 40s, even 50s. It's
No,
like,
it's the same as
I don't
it's
want to
always
be throwing
been,
the
whether you're
football.
17 or 40.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah,
be
on
throwing.
top-
When I'm 70, I want to be throwing it to my grandson, not my son.
Yeah. On top of that, they just bought a house.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I mean,
I was
you
like,
go. Hey, you go for your balls. You do it, then you pay it off, and then you retire, and then you die. That's it.
that's a,
It's not that bad, you guys. I'm in Mexico.
There you go.
yeah.
yeah. I'm proud of them.
That's
She's
good.
a teacher, and
Yeah.
he's a nurse, so they're doing
Well,
okay.
nowadays,
Yeah, as
Brock,
long as they got
both
their shit
both
together,
parents got to work. Like
Yep.
they both got to work.
Yeah.
So you'll be getting the grandchild over there steady for your babysitting.
Yeah,
No,
and
ours helped us. Yeah.
I
And-
Yeah,
appreciate
forget
it.
about
brother.
working on machines, Brock.
And-
They're gonna
And
be
early
waste.
training on small engine repair, not a bad thing, Brock. Not a
I
bad
know
thing.
it's
You
gonna
might
be
get,
a girl.
You might get heck with the parents saying, "How do we get this grease off the kids' hands?" But that's okay.
She's having a girl, and I said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have us a Stella."
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
No, it's
Wow,
always
look
been
at the-
scary to have
She's
kids.
gonna be in the shop with Papa,
Look at this. My daughter just sent me a link to this.
Man,
$30 for that snowblower, and it says all it needs is the auger slips.
oh, you got to jump on that.
Oh, hold
Man,
on, I'm
finish
apparently
Wait,
mirrored.
Yeah.
All it needs is the what?
The auger slips, I guess.
Oh, that's because the brass gear has gone in the transmission, likely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Could be, or it could just be an
I thought you
adjustment.
meant the rubber
Yeah, but you know
cylinder.
what? I had one time where the guy changed the auger gear, the bronze gear, but put the augers in backwards.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just did
So
a
it's
video
pushing
on
to
that
the
not too long ago.
outside
Oh, I've
instead of
had
pushing
them
to
in
the
backwards, too.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy said it never ran right.
And I actually had one or two from the factory came like that. The guy said, I just bought it, just brought it home, and it's not working. And I looked and I go,
somebody on the floor.
do you have this auger apart? He goes, no, it's brand new. The factory, someone put the augers in backwards.
Yep.
Yeah,
When
I
you're
how
buying
many
something
people
like
did a
that,
video
Grease
on
it.
one brand new one that was the same way.
Well,
when
you
you're
can
buying
always tell because they clang, don't they? Like they hit each other.
Yeah.
No,
Yep.
how many
When you're
people
buying
put
something like that
this
from
in
somebody,
that's no
no.
good for bronze
Yeah.
bearing?
Yeah. Everything's plastic. Oh, did you see that one video I did last year on that hydrostatic transmission on that snowblower?
Was it Husqvarna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm getting so many comments like, I got the exact same problem. I'm like, because they're junk. Why
Yeah.
in the world would they put a hydrostatic transmission on a snowblower? I don't know.
But I worked on one, the hydrostatic with the tracks.
Oh, wow. That's
Oh, double nightmare. Yeah.
don't the Hondas have hydrostatic transmissions in the snowblowers?
Yeah,
yeah, but you're talking,
Yeah,
You
you're
know.
talking big money. You're talking $7,000 snowblower here
yeah,
in
but
Canada.
The,
You
the
know, Honda knew what they're
Husqvarna's
doing.
almost
Talking
$1,000.
yeah, Honda's it's not got plastic pieces on the inside though.
Has anybody worked
Right,
on
yeah,
those
likely not.
ones that have like the
Yeah.
whole ass end, like actually like steers, like the wheels
yeah.
that turn and steer? I
Yeah,
was seeing those. Those look pretty cool.
yeah. I
What are you
say-
doing, bed track?
friction disc all the way. I don't mess with the other stuff no
If
more.
you want to see a cool snowblower, check out Jake's video on the 4-wheel drive one that's got 4 tires. We just talked to the guy the other day, the Craftsman 4-wheeler. That thing is still running mint, the guy said.
Was it older?
He cleaned sidewalks that got 5 feet of snow on them from snowplows. He said it just keeps on going. It doesn't want to stop. It's like the Energizer Bunny.
nice.
I wish I
But
had
Jim-
good batteries.
But Jay, I never seen one with the rear end that travels.
I didn't until the other
Oh.
day. I just saw a commercial for it on TV where the actual wheels in the back, they physically turned like that while the bucket stayed where it was. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
I don't know. I guess it's easier to turn. I don't know.
I just put up a snowblower video yesterday, and I'm in Mexico.
Yes, I watched it. I watched it,
Magic.
Lucy boy.
Magic of the
Change in
internet.
That bearing.
How many do you have in the hopper,
guys-
Brucey?
None now.
Have you guys worked
No,
on?
I got 4 or
think
5
this-
left on my desktop.
Oh, there you go.
The way you
What's
say,
that, Klaus?
I said,
Pardon
have
me?
any of you guys ever worked on the tractors that has rear steer, where the rear
thank God.
wheels they can also turn?
Oh,
a little
yeah,
bit?
yeah, yeah.
Murray,
I
The
worked on
Craftsman.
John Deere with the 4-wheel steering.
You remember the Craftsman with the 4-wheel steer years ago? That
Yeah,
never
Craftsman,
took off
yeah, it
really.
was a Husqvarna. Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
God
was
it never took
supposed
off.
to make a
Murray,
good.
Murray.
Yeah. So
It's
Yeah.
supposed to be like your
Yeah.
zero turn. Yeah.
the first one I had in, the guy had deleted the function because it does require some shafts and stuff to work on, and he completely deleted it. So I was looking up under that thing, going, "What's this?"
how do you
if you
delete
work on a
something
tractor,
like that?
on many
It's
tractors,
cables.
and all of a sudden you have one that can steer with the rear wheels, but it's been, most of the stuff for it has been taken off, so the function's been deleted. But it's like you're looking at, what's this? What's going on? It wasn't.
Is that
I had to
like
go
a
in and
Stega?
read about the machine to find out it had 4-wheel steer. A pretty smart system.
You
Hank
talking
was not
about
convinced.
like
Too many
riding
moving
mowers
parts
like
for
your
a
Stega?
residential machine.
What's that?
Riding mowers like your Stegas in Denmark? Is that what you're talking about,
Yeah.
Klaus?
No, no,
Over
no,
here,
no,
no?
it's not. No, it's not those. No, it's a regular
No.
tractor configuration, and I've only seen them in Murray. I haven't seen them in Husqvarna brand, but or Craftsman AYP. I only seen them in Murray's, where the rear wheels they steer a little bit. They activate when you turn the front wheels, so they can do a really tight turn.
Uh-oh. Hey,
Mhm.
Scott,
it's a weird
Scott
system.
just texted me. Oh, greasy shop rag. He's got issues with his. I think it's his vehicle. Carb problems. It looks like he's got a broken fuel line
Make
Oh,
it big,
yeah.
Ken.
coming from his fuel tank or something. So he said, "Have a good live stream." So
All right.
Well, Gary
into
said he
it.
was joining us soon.
Got to get those knuckle draggers out there working on that.
no, it sucks when you got
Knuckle
weather like
draggers.
this. You have to work on your car and it's 0 degrees out. That sucks.
Yeah,
That's
it's
your-
minus 20 this morning.
That's kind of your thing, though, Kenny. You're all about working in the cold in your driveway.
No,
I'm like,
yesterday I was in my driveway. It was 13 degrees with no wind. The sun, remember, the sun's hotter this time of year. It's closer to us. So if you got a good bright sunlight and it's even though it's 12 degrees out, I was comfortable. It wasn't
Don't
bad.
get
Yeah,
gasoline
you
on with their hands.
Well, you just move your project with the sun,
Yeah, the wind chill's what kills you. I do have now my basement's clear in such a way I can get stuff in to do that. But once the wind kicks up, that's it. But like this morning, I had to split a tractor, the MTD with the 6 bolts. You
Yeah.
have to split the snowmobile, or the snow thrower.
Oh, yeah.
I split it, and then I noticed Mickey and Minnie made a condominium, so I had to really split it and take the mouse nest out. But what happened was they chewed through both of the belts, and hence it needed a belt. But I was lucky. I split the 6 screws and lock washers, split it, and I didn't have to take the chute rod or any of that stuff off. I was
Oh,
able to get the belts underneath and on, and then put it back together,
Ooh, you're
put
lucky.
it in the service position, take the belly pan off, and then route through the brake arm and all that. So it worked out okay. Oh, and another tip. Go ahead. No,
I was
you guys
gonna
are
tell
working
Jimmy.
on the MTD ones.
Thank you. I'll get it a
You
try
can-
yet.
On the MTD dual belt throwers, you can take off the idler because when the belts go off, it fails and the handle just flops down. You take off the idler pulley, put the belts on, re-put it together,
Then,
then pull that arm and put the pulley on from the outside.
I'd rather
That way
fight
you
with
don't
them.
have to worry about pulling the belts around the idler and all that crap because that's a pain in the butt.
Pain
is
is a
Hank's
wreck.
volume down?
What's that?
That's it.
Is Hank's volume down?
No,
Yeah,
Hank's
problem.
ready to talk. Go,
Yeah.
Hank.
Well, I was
You're
going to
not-
tell Jay, you said you're going to buy a wrench for to take that for the grease. 12-point socket will fit that.
I tried that. I couldn't find one that would fit it.
Yeah,
What about the E sockets?
yeah, e-socket. Yeah.
Ooh, that might work.
Yeah.
Actually, I think the thing came. Let me just go see what came. I'll be right back.
Well, you know, a lot of times that's all.
The 3/8 square bolt that goes in cover that goes in the gearbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
I
gonna
use
tell
Hank.
you-
I use a 12-point socket.
I bought a set of 8-point sockets for that.
12-point, 8-point, yeah, both work. Yeah.
Yeah.
But normally I just put a 3/8 wrench to it and try it by hand. And if that don't work, I give it a little tap with a hammer, and Bob's your
Yeah.
uncle.
Yeah, but
Your
he
uncle.
had the Toro with the big augers, and you can't get a wrench really in there.
Ah, okay.
Let's
This
see
is
you
what
got, Dave.
came. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's even
That's a
ratcheting, I
big
guess. I
clamp
didn't know it was.
What are you trying to
Big
get to the
clamp
square set screws? What are you trying to get to?
No, it was the gear oil fill right here, actually.
On the front. Yeah.
Oh,
Is
the
that
square
the fender
head.
lift?
It's a fender lift.
That's a fender
Yep.
lift.
I love this thing. It's awesome. Yeah, right here, it should be a 3/8, I think, right?
Why don't
No,
you
it's-
take
yeah.
an extension for your socket?
You need an
and put it on
you need an
backwards?
8-point though, right? You need an 8-point.
Yeah, the
Yeah, but hey,
3/8.
Jay, you have a 3/8
3/8 is
extension.
going to be too small.
Yeah, let me try that. Hold on.
I put the extension on backwards.
Yeah,
Right.
for
A long
3/8
3/8 extension.
Hey, don't you guys remember those cheap sockets we used to get in the Japan sets from years ago? They all came
Yep.
with one or two of those.
Yeah. Hey, John's there.
Hey,
I'm
John.
heading home.
Big John.
Yeah, you're right. The back set, you're right. The
Yeah,
back
now
side
use
is
a
really
wrench and turn it off. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just use a
smart.
wrench on. Just use a wrench on the square.
Yeah.
The problem with this 3/8 thing here is that it's going the wrong way. So if you try to use it on here, you can't get onto it because of
Oh,
the.
you can't reverse it?
Oh,
I'll
mine's
put a
got
link
a
in there for
reversing
the square
switch.
sockets.
No.
They sell them on Amazon cheap.
The problem is this has 4 different sizes. So this is 5/16. That's 3/8. That's a quarter,
Oh.
and that's 3/8.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
flip it around.
I
You're
know.
screwed.
I know
used the
exactly
socket
where I'd throw that
for
thing.
years.
Yeah.
What's that, Wayne?
I said I know exactly where I'd throw that thing.
Yeah. Now,
Hard to throw a tool away.
just use a pressure wrench on the other
confusing
side of that.
enough.
Dave.
You got one side, the other side. Forget.
I
It's
mean,
trying to do two.
It's nice
Try
to
to
have
do
all 4, but
Oh, I like that Arians, Gary.
Hey guys, can you hear me okay?
there he is.
Hey, I got to run
Hey.
downstairs for a minute. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, that Aaron's is mine actually.
Yeah, I got the same one.
I
But,
wish I had the
uh,
hood
Lights
on mine.
with all the lights.
That the 28.
Oh yeah, well, nope, that's a 30 Platinum Series from 2011. But I had added the taillights, 18 watt floodlights on each side
Wow.
here, and
Oh, you're
then
still going on the freeway?
I also have two 18 watts here on risers that I custom made. These are spotlights that go straight, and then the floodlights are on the side. But what I did was I disabled the original 20 watt light there, halogen, still got the hand warmers instead of the 60 watt stator half moon that goes on the 342 Briggs. I upgraded it to 120 watt stator, and now I have more than enough. In fact, I got extra for the heated hand grips and everything. So
Wow.
yeah,
Was it a lot of
This-
work to replace that stator?
Mucho
Well,
dinero.
Yeah.
not actually. So here's the thing: the most expensive piece would have been the stator. I found the stator on eBay back in 2014, I want to say, for like $50,
Wow.
which was
so you
very
had to
cheap.
swap out the stator because of the wattage. Yeah.
Yeah, and then what happened, and I can't really show you on the side here, but I put a 12-volt regulator and a little battery on the side, so
Oh, yeah.
it has something to charge it with. But yeah,
You're smart.
You
very
almost
cool.
need a DC starter on that now.
there is a battery tray that if I drill the holes, it will fit on the right side. But I could put a small U1 size battery on there, and if I change out the starter motor, but No, I'm okay. I usually use this stuff all the time. Some people hate it, but I swear by it. That's the stuff I use.
In your own stuff?
Yeah,
Hey, Jay?
Yep, in my own stuff.
That's the True Fuel.
That's the
Yeah.
True Fuel 4-cycle. Yep.
Johnny
People
Boy-
love her. They
Johnny
either love
Boy
or hate
uses
it.
too. Yeah. And
They
he's
either love or hate it.
The only thing with True Fuel is you got to watch out who's stocking it for how long.
Yeah, the expiration. Yeah,
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
I think
Yes,
Kenny
sir.
showed us that a couple years back.
So if you get
instead of
There you
using that,
Yeah.
I went out and bought this. Okay.
That's cool.
Basically, you have all pipe plug sockets, either the square variety,
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
square on the inside,
Yeah.
or it's square on the outside.
That's cool.
Ooh.
So any kind of pipe plug,
Yep.
you have the square to go into
Yeah.
the pipe plug, or
Wow,
you
wow.
have the square socket, and it's got 5 different sizes of each. And
That's
this whole
cool.
kit was $30.
No kidding.
So I'll see if I can put the link in there for everybody.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was a great.
Now,
it really helped save
If you
money,
want
really
a wrench that just has this, you can welder's tank wrench. That carries the little squares on it.
Well, I just have the 8-point sockets and they work great.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried like
but
two
this one
different.
has the male too.
I
Not
got to
6-point.
check my trade. I don't know. I think I got a 12-pointer that works, but I forget what size it is.
Huh.
I'm sure
But I
Hank's
just
got
put a
every
3/8 wrench
one of
on it.
them.
Give her a crank because I got the arms. Right? Got to have the arms, buddy. And if not, and it don't move, then I take a little tiny hammer and I give it a tap, and then she breaks her free.
I tried several different sockets. Nothing would work on that thing. I mean, granted, there's a little rust built on it. So
The
maybe
ones
that was,
I hate are the ones that got that little round plastic plug that's on the side of the gearbox. I hate that because now I got to put, if I'm putting 0, 0 in, I got to get a tube. I got to stick it in there, and what a pain in the ass.
Jay, this is what the live stream's for, buddy.
really good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was saying Hank's probably got all 3 sets. Oh, yeah,
Both
those are
metric
cool.
and
I need
You got a
those.
pipe plug, whether it has a square head or the square
Yeah, that's
recess.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. They're usually on sale for like $30.
Wow.
But I did it because I have a lot of older Kohler engines that have the pipe plugs with the square female hole, where you got to use like a square something to go in. And most people use an extension, but there's all different sizes. Yeah.
Kenny, that's
Hey,
that's $72.
Hank, how many of these do you have, Hank?
Say what?
That's $72 in Canadian without shipping. So
How,
with
how
shipping,
many
it
do you
would be
how many do you have
$100.
of these, Hank?
I don't have any of those.
Come on. Come on.
No,
Who's playing the bongos?
You
know
got
why?
'em.
You know why I wouldn't buy those is because you only use 2 out of the whole set. The rest you
Well, that's the whole purpose of buying a tool. You use it once.
Hank, you're exactly right. I bought a whole set of E sockets just for the E5. I've never used the rest of them.
I had a friend of mine with a Mercedes that needed a speed sensor put in the bell housing in the back of by the firewall, and it needed an E13 or whatever the hell it was. I said to him, "You buy the kit. It was $47.50. I'll take the kit as payment instead of labor." So that's how I got it.
Guys, I gotta go.
See you,
See you,
Stella.
See y'all.
Stella.
Peace.
Stella.
Stay.
Stay warm. Stay
Yeah.
warm, Stella.
That's what I'm doing.
What the hell?
I just placed the order. It's coming tomorrow. $27.
Oh man,
There you go. 27, even better. What's the
27?
gear got? An old paddle job?
Oh man.
Oh, you got an old one. What was that?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Man, that's one of my
2000E?
favorites.
Oh, 1000E.
Oh, yeah, this is a very rare one. This is the one, Kenny, I was asking you about. I'm doing a starter motor replacement.
I have that exact same unit in my basement in mint condition.
That's
All right,
the
well-
And I have the kit for it, paddles and scraper bar.
Is that
Well-
a 2 or a 4? 2 or a 4-stroke?
2.
Two-stroke, yeah.
Did you end up buying Kenny's single stage or no?
I haven't.
No.
I've yet.
The one he was talking about initially, was that the one, Gary?
This is the one that I'm doing the starter motor replacement. So so it's for my neighbor. He's 84, but he's physically incapable of
That's from
doing
like
the snow.
80s. Yeah.
This is from like 1995, according to the serial number. But when I looked everything up, I don't know why they did this. But anyway, so the story goes, it's my neighbor down the street. He's 84. His wife is just a couple of years younger than him. This is the only machine that she's physically able to handle.
Is that the one that's only like how wide?
3 horsepower.
How wide?
18. So anyways.
I got a kit for it and everything. I think I paid $75 for it, but it was my dealer's son's. And he never really used it, and I bought it.
They obviously put this on wrong because this is upside down. We got to fix that. But anyways, she didn't realize what she was doing, and she didn't have the key on, and held it down, crank for like 5 minutes straight, and then burnt up the starter. Now, when you look up the starter motor for these things, for a 3 horsepower motor, it is no longer available from Toro. I found one on eBay that was used, good, but the guy knew what he had. I put an offer in for $100, but he didn't take it. So I said, "What do you want to do?" They're like, "No, we want the electric start," because they don't have the ability to go and do it. So I paid $125 for the starter. I'm going to go and test it out before I put it in, but I'm just getting the cover off, and I got to fix the spring.
Yeah.
But
That starter is a fun job, I tell you.
Yeah, it is.
And on a lot of them, Gary, they are held on with a zip tie.
Yep.
There's a big, heavy zip tie that holds it in place.
Well, I got plenty of heavy zip ties. That's a good thing to know. But I got to get I got to get to it first.
Shell apart.
Oh,
Who uses a manual nut driver?
I'm about to say, what?
Holy shit.
That's caveman tools.
I use them on things that are easily broken, like the wire block on a generator, things like that.
Yeah, Gary, underneath that, is the foam ring still on the gas tank when you lift it up?
Yes, actually.
Wow. That's
Watch
some
the
good
primer and the ignition wires.
Yeah, I know.
The foam ring is still on the gas tank, huh?
I'll move the camera in a sec, guys. I'll let you look.
There's the starter.
I'll let you look.
That's like a piece of history.
Well, like I said, he bought it. Let's see here.
Yeah, that foam ring always wears out.
Yep.
Yep.
That's
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
There's a starter.
Now, it doesn't look like that one even has a zip tie on it.
No, don't.
I know on the
maybe
bigger
not.
ones, you use zip ties for like belt and suspenders.
Hey, Gary, by any chance, are you a Linux guy?
A Linux?
Yeah.
No, I've heard good things though.
Okay. I know you're a techie guy, and I really am wanting to get rid of Microsoft and get rid of Windows, but I need to learn a little bit more about Linux.
I thought you said Linux like the furnace.
No,
Yeah,
Linux like the operating system. It's far more stable.
Yeah, it is.
Far more stable. It's definitely got some advantages for certain softwares for sure. But I've heard good things. I have a cheap Windows PC, but every single update, I'm always worried that they're going to force me to get a Microsoft account and get rid of my local account, so I can't do anything.
Same here.
I have it offline because I sometimes use it for streaming, but I also have all my router is specifically blocking all the HP printer updates and the Microsoft updates unless I want it to. That way they can't force the update on you unless you're there doing it.
Yeah.
Gary, I just realized The one I have downstairs is a 1000E
Okay.
that I paid $100 for, or 75 bucks. I would have sold it to you for 75 bucks.
All right. Well, like I said, this is the 1000E.
I didn't realize that I had one with an electric start.
All right. Well, if that was the case, then even still, it's like a terrible amount. I wonder if you can even try to go and rebuild these things, but
well, good thing you know electronics.
Yeah,
I
good
just
luck
see two-
finding those bushes.
Hey, you can put it back on eBay for $1.50, right?
Get your shipping back.
yeah. All right. So, there's 2 bolts there. Okay.
Excuse me. Now come the power tools.
Yes. Now I'm gonna get the power tools. You
But it's
guys.
definitely burned out gear. It's not jammed into the ring gear or anything.
No, that's what I'm. It's not jammed or bogged up at all, which tells me that it's effed.
Yeah.
Like I said, she said that she ran it for a full 5-6 minutes before it finally gave up the ghost. Sometimes they have the you could actually buy the internals for this. It probably could just be the brushes.
Well, I
and
was
they
gonna
do
say,
a
the brush
post-mortem on
block,
it.
Yeah, the brush is overheated. Yeah.
Yeah, and if that's the case, and if I can repair it, I think you might be able to still get some stuff for it.
It's kind of hard to get the brushes for those sometimes.
Not
Yeah, but
necessarily.
you know what, though? I used to go to Sears and look in their brush section. They had a really good brush section.
It's probably no different than like your average Dremel tool, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, huh. I can't even get. I have to take this whole side cover off.
We're laughing with you,
You
buddy.
don't think Toro would make it easy, did you?
We're not laughing at you. We're
And
laughing
half
for
the
you.
time, Gary, you can't take that cover off unless you pull the pulley off.
Mr.
Sometimes the
Moto.
engine pulley has to come off to get that cover off.
No pressure.
I love that Pittsburgh psychedelic socket set.
Hey, I only got one left.
Usually, you see them in the store half off with 2 missing.
Yeah, right? I got the gold one left. That's it for this. Perfect for spark plugs.
They should make those all 10 millimeter, just different colors.
Yeah.
You should see the metric set. It's a little different.
All right, we'll come back to Gary. Let's see who else is in there. Who's left on the Hollywood Square? There we go. Anywho, I'll put the link out again. We'll see if
Yeah, there's that 8
Oh,
point. There's the
Yeah,
8-point
8-point.
one. We haven't
Yeah.
seen
Yeah,
one
what
yet.
size socket is that, Bruce?
That is a 3/8 8-point.
yeah, that looks like an E socket too. 8-pin. Yeah.
It kind of does.
Which works on the 4-point, right?
Yeah.
Oh, this is evil.
Yep.
This is.
The 12 does too, except you have 3 squares instead of 2.
Just give you guys a little extra so you could see what the hell I'm doing.
Hey, Bruce, you done any metal detecting today?
No, I haven't been out for a while. I hurt my knee.
Oh,
What happened? You okay?
I was just walking on it and it went out on me. I don't know. I guess I'm getting
You know what
old.
you got to do, Bruce? You got to go to a tattoo spot and get a pig tattooed on your knee.
Really?
Then your knees are always good.
No, not a
Money.
bum on my knee. Not a bum knee. Hello.
yeah.
I don't
I
understand.
hurt my back put my boots on yesterday.
Yeah. That's good, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Got to go, guys. We got to split another lawnmower and put more auger belts. So I got to go give Jake a hint.
Hey, Wayne.
He's working, and
luck,
he's
buddy.
working, and I'm just enjoying myself, having a good time. Take care.
What kind of evil bastard?
Listen to that cussing going on there.
I
What
love
kind
it.
of evil
I
bastard
love
put it like this?
I could watch somebody else work all day.
Some
I know,
engineers
right?
making
Well, I'm glad you guys are getting such
$300,000.
enjoyment of me cussing here.
At least it's a clear picture.
Nothing but
Yeah.
love, Jay.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna bring it back to the 85-year-old guy. Yeah, how much is the labor? $792.
What other
I'm
bolts
pretty-
are in there?
I'm pretty easy on the neighbor.
Let's see here.
I had to replace
Yeah, you're right.
the
I
side.
have to pull the side cover there.
Yeah, you got to pull it up, and sometimes you got to pull the engine pulley to get.
Hey, where'd you get that knee pad at? That's a doozy.
That really is. It's thick.
You could thank Mr. Know-It-All.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I donated it to him when I was up there.
I didn't get nothing.
It's full of asbestos.
he likes me better than you guys. That's for sure.
It came out of somebody's.
I think he bribed me with craft beer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we're making a French. It's another French wine that's currently fermenting.
The paddles look pretty good.
Yeah, I think he's taking good care of it.
Yeah, they look real. How's the scraper bar?
Are the holes still in the paddles?
Oh, say that again.
Are the wear hole limit holes still in the paddles? Can you see them on the edges, on the ends, or on the ends?
The other
About
side.
an inch
The
and
other
a half
side.
from the end. Should be like a 1/4-inch hole or a 3/16 hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still here.
There you
There you
go.
go.
That means there's still life in them.
I just found that. That just fell out.
There you go. Oh, the
That's
tensioner
extra.
for the drive.
Yeah, I don't know where that goes. I think that might be a return.
That's
Yeah,
extra.
usually drive tensioner, drive idler.
Yeah.
There's a new
Yeah.
custom for that one, Gary.
Turn it when you let go of the bed. You want me to take a picture of mine?
If you
Yeah.
could, because I think I'm going to have to go and replace that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one always rust out.
Yeah.
We would
Yeah.
kill you. We'd have to kill you.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny. MPD has one that's in the very bottom of the basket where all the salt and shit goes.
Yeah.
And it's the return spring for the brake arm.
Yeah.
And it's usually hanging out, all rotted.
Oh,
Cover.
it looks
is
like a
open.
Torx. It's a Torx 227, I think.
No, it'll be a 25. 27s are on the skills.
Steels, yeah. I think Steel has a
Let's-
patent on 27.
Nope, it's a 27.
Ah.
No, it's
You
probably
tell him, Gary. You tell him, buddy.
When Echo switched over to T27, I was like the happiest dude. I hated having to pull out the stupid hex set every time.
Yeah. The
Oh,
25 that's never there.
Right?
I mean, Bricks and Stratton
$25
has
is a little too loose.
Yep.
Bricks and Stratton has a long bit set in Torx where the 27 is. I've had mine for 10
Yeah.
years now. They just don't wear out. And they're not expensive.
That's all she wrote. What's the point of this? What's the point of this thing around it? It's not holding anything.
Well, it's just for, you know.
Yeah, but they were used in different applications.
Yeah.
The Bendix is okay.
You plug it in.
It doesn't work. I know it doesn't work. We'll do a
Or it might have
post-mortem
been
on that for sure because I know.
Might have been stuck on, too. Eh?
Oh, yeah.
No, she burnt it up.
But the list price, what did we say, Gary? It was almost $300 on that?
What, for the starter motor?
Brand new. Brand new.
Oh, you can't get it anymore. It's
No, but I'm
discontinued.
saying, I think the list was over $300.
Oh, the list, yeah, but I found one for 125. I could probably go and bend that over. I think I'd have to figure out where
Gotta
this actually
heat it
goes.
First. Heat it first, or it'll snap.
Heat it up, snap.
You gotta
Yeah,
get it very red, or else it'll snap.
yeah.
And then go slow.
Yeah.
But belt looks okay. What a
Now,
pain in the.
if you were really a friend of the channel, you turn it around so we could see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just give me a sec, because I'm gonna need your help to figure out where the hell to put this damn thing. But first things first. Oh,
You want to know where to put it?
I gotta figure out where to put that spring, and I think I know where it is here. Hold on. All right.
Down on the tensioner arm.
Yeah, or it's a return spring.
Yeah.
All right. Let me move some stuff around here, guys. Now that I know I got it out of the way. Now that wasn't terrible, but it was still pain in the butt there.
I'm surprised the plastics are not all busted up like they always are.
No, it's kind of cracked around. It's cracked around here, but I'm going to see if I can put some hot staples on it.
Well, that's a good
You
idea.
know,
Usually around the muffler, they get all wonky.
yeah, a little crack here. Not too bad. All right, let me see here.
Most of the
You
time,
know.
people throw them around because they're so light, you know.
Oh yeah, no, this thing is very, very light for sure. Let me bring you guys down a little bit. I'll get a light on here. All right. Get a light going on here.
What do you got? The cable going through the cover?
Yeah, that's how it is. Let's see here.
That's pretty clean.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, considering its age, yeah, he's taking really good care of it.
Usually, older guys take care of their stuff.
Yeah.
It's the young ones that think it's indestructible.
That's what they said about us 35 years ago.
Let's see.
Mr. Clem says he's on the way home from the hospital
There
right
should
now.
be a slot.
All right, that's great.
Sweet.
I think that's meant to be.
Usually the spring will pull up on that idler arm.
So it's holding it up.
Yeah, holds it up because when you hit the bail, you're pulling it down.
Oh, I see here. It was supposed to, there's a hook right here and a hook right here. All right, so that's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, they have the same design even on the other ones.
All right. Well,
New bearing.
yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I did this morning? I put
What?
it in the ultrasonic for a minute, and then I injected grease in it, like Brandon. I have a needle grease tip I put on my grease gun. I love it.
Yep.
Like a
Who the
hypodermic.
hell?
Well, guys, I'm going to take off.
Hey,
See you,
Klaus.
Klaus.
Yeah, everybody,
Talk
have
later,
fun.
buddy.
Have a good one.
Take care, Klaus.
Oh, that is how it's supposed to go. Huh.
Hey, Klaus.
Wait a minute. This doesn't look right, guys. This is it supposed to loop down and around like that? It looks like it does.
Yeah, it's a straight. Doesn't have the
Down,
belt diagram on the cover.
Yeah, right. That's got to be, yeah, that's because it's going to pull it down like that.
It pulls it down.
But it's
Yeah, but
just-
your belt may be a little worn too.
Yeah. All right. Well.
I
Okay.
doubt they'll
Well,
ever change the belt.
no, the belt looks. I can't really zoom in on it here through this program, but I mean, you could still see some of the writing on it, at least. It's hard to see. I mean, I can't.
Is it like the Quad V belt? Let's go look at the serpentine.
I couldn't tell you.
Well,
Usually
what's
it's
the
like
big
a Ford
pulley look like?
serpentine belt.
It's a very tiny belt, but I could still see the writing on it.
Yeah, but should have hash.
Is it a
marks.
V or is it a serpentine? Looks like a V.
A
belt.
V.
It's like a
The
V.
V.
Yeah, the newer ones are serpentine.
Yeah, but look at this. Oh, that's bad.
Cracked.
Cracked.
Oh,
Shit.
Effed. Shit. Whoops, sorry guys, we're live.
Wait, let's look it up. 1000E.
Here, let me give you the, if you guys
Serial
want to,
number.
is it a
Uh,
3000E?
it's a 38195 and then a 590 series serial.
38195.
Yep. Well, she's not getting it back today, and thankfully we didn't have that storm coming through around our area.
Right.
Holy cow,
Carolinas
it looks
are cussing.
It looks like YouTube is promoting this morning's video here. There was only 40 something views when this stream started, and it's at 434 according to YouTube Studio right now.
Oh, wonderful.
That's crazy.
Oh, the live stream?
What's
No,
the
my
serial here? 5,900 or
Yeah,
5,900?
yeah, 5900. It's out of warranty, but if you want
Yeah,
it.
no, I'm looking it up now. All right, parts. All right, okay. Let's see the belt. Here we go. Detailed.
I'm just fixing this spring off the camera here, but you guys can still hear me, I'm sure.
Peter wants to know what's up with John.
Yeah. The V belt is 71-5381.
Yeah, just text that to me because I'll go ahead and order that because he's obviously going to need to have it changed.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'll share it. Whatever. Let me. I'll share screen. Hold on. Oh.
Well, there's a lot of people with interest in snowblowers in the States this weekend.
Yeah,
for obvious reasons.
There's the V belt right there. 715381.
Where's that little? There's a
little spring.
Where?
Oh yeah.
All right, there's that. Let's see.
Appreciate the research. It'll save me a little time while I'm doing the actual work.
$21 list, so that's not bad.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Let me see what else we got here.
Does it show the spring?
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking for next.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get
on
back.
the schematic.
Yeah.
Did it show?
Let me get back to it. Hold on.
I'm just on the Vice here for a few seconds here.
I got enough vices, buddy.
You and me both.
Having fajitas tonight.
I just came. Sue and I just came back from a Mexican dinner lunch date here. We had I had some Mexican coffee, so that's why I'm feeling a little spry at the moment.
Yeah, that's gonna get you going.
She had a espresso martini.
No, yeah.
Oh.
All right. Well, let's see if this works. I bent this over a little bit.
Excuse me. Don't smack yourself in the face now.
No.
Don't use no Harbor Freight needle nose.
I got a little spring puller I made by hand. That thing's great.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. A little hook.
There we go.
You can smack yourself in the face with anything.
I'll still order for them because, like I said, it's probably going to need to be replaced, but it saves me one less thing. But this is effed if it's cracked like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take a picture of that because I'm going to send it to her.
Do you got a Toro dealer by you?
Yeah, these right down the street, but I'll just throw I don't even think I have. No, I don't. I have another Sten's belt, but it's definitely not the right size.
I have a great selection of belts, and there's never anything I need in there.
Gary, they changed the belt from a 71-5380 to a 71-5381.
For that serial number range?
No, for that exact model.
Oh, okay.
71-538, same price.
All right, yeah.
Where's the?
Well, wait, what was the belt number?
71-5381.
Shoot, I have a
The original one
5799.
is 71-5380.
Got it. I have a 579932 MA for another blower.
That's a Murray.
Yeah, it's a Murray belt, but I don't think it would fit.
Oh.
Sometimes you can get away with adjusting the spring on the bell.
Yeah, sometimes.
Stretch.
Yeah.
It definitely looks stretched.
The other end.
I'm just opening up the new starter motor here. I'll give it a quick wing test here. Because that's what we need to do before we start to mess around with this.
Oh.
And sit when I can. Hey, look at that. We got ourselves a white one instead.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, Amazon has the Toro belt for $15.
Yeah, send me the Amazon link. It's probably just going to be just as good.
It's a rotary replacement.
Yeah, I trust rotary or Stens. I won't trust any of those other Chinesium brands.
And both part numbers are called out, the 80 and 81.
Contact. Oh, crap. You got to be kidding me.
Don't tell me it doesn't work.
Do the breaker.
F. No, the breaker's still on. I just heard it go. Bzz, bzz.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? It's just fried on me.
Oh my God. $125?
It's locked up. It's locked up. It's not even moving.
Wow.
And you can't.
Did the guy guarantee it?
Well, I'm going to need to.
You're gonna have to take it apart and see if you can oil it. Break the C's.
Did he get too much?
Nope.
Voltage or something?
Nope. I just saw it spark an arc in there.
Wow.
Son of a. Wow.
Can you make 1 out of 2?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I smell it now.
Oh,
Yeah, you let the smoke out.
I let the smoke out. Well, the smoke was already coming out.
Is
Did
that
the
the
guy
new or
say
the old
he
one?
tested it, Gare?
Huh?
Did the guy say he tested it?
Yes, he did.
Wow.
That's why you got
There's the tie wrap.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, but
Wow,
the
that
white
stinks.
caps,
Yeah,
they tend to break in the cold.
they do. Yeah. I can't believe that. Jesus.
Well, if the guy
Wow.
doesn't believe you, at least you have video evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I may actually have to show him that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
That was
yet.
the first, because I literally just took it. I have the video evidence. You guys saw me just take it out of the box and it just went. Bzz.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the lights flicker.
Yeah.
What do you got it hooked up to? Like not a power pack or nothing like that, right?
No, that's directly from the wall.
Okay, good. Yep.
Oh, man. Ugh. Well, I guess I was gonna do a post-mortem on the other one, but now we're gonna.
Have you tried the other one?
Oh, I tried the other one. It's burnt, but now we're gonna go inside here and see what's going on. It sounds like, or it smells like, it just burnt the carbon brush.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary,
Yeah.
on the Toro website, I'm going to say the service manual's online.
Oh wow.
Oh, really?
I'll send you the link. Yeah, it's all online.
Mr. Know-it-all, a moto.
Good thing I only did. Oof. Smoky. Okay, here it goes. Let's see. How much you guys want to bet that was brushes?
Yeah.
Yep.
We hope.
Wow,
Nope.
they even tell you how to test it for a sine wave and everything.
No.
Wow.
Motor windings.
60
stop
hertz,
this over.
115.
Oh, yeah. What the heck was that?
Oh, I don't know. Something just jumped in my face here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, guys. This thing was busted to begin with. Those things are all burnt.
Yeah.
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 Well, at least you got video of it you could send to them.
Yep, you could see where it's all burnt in there.
Yeah. And if you can smell that distinctive smell too, you know.
Yep, the varnish is burned. Yep. Well, there's no saving this one.
Is that the one you just got or the other one?
That's literally, yeah, that's the one I just took out of the box.
What's the other one look like?
Well, let's look at that one. There's no point in me going and try to take this apart anymore. You could see for video evidence, guys. Look at you can see it burned inside.
Yeah, it's burnt.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
Good thing you joined the stream here.
That really sucks.
Now, have you ever
Oh,
used
man.
that guy before?
no, there's not many of these online.
Yeah. Where was it coming from, Gary?
Coming from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. Oh, Cheddarville. Yeah.
Oh,
I know
Is
fun.
that where the Packers play? I'm a Canadian.
well, obviously, there's no point in trying to return it because obviously he's not going to want to return or to.
No, but
you
at
can't.
least with eBay, if he gives you a shit, you can put in a claim.
Yep.
Yeah,
and
well,
he
that's
made
exactly what I'm
videos
going to
about
do.
it. Yeah, especially if you have video evidence, you know.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, at least with
Just
this,
one
if
thing here, This video, I only charge $62 for a copy.
Oh, then I'll just take my chances with
The
eBay.
bill
But,
isn't
you
met.
know,
I'll take
No.
my chance.
oh man. Well, these things they don't grow on trees anymore, which is sad.
No.
No, I remember you and I were looking that day. We couldn't find any.
Well, because they used to sell, you could actually buy you could just replace the inside pieces at one point, but from 1995. All right, well, that goes back here.
Too bad the regular snowblower starter like that wouldn't fit, you know?
Yeah, I know. It's got
They're
that
little.
one. Yeah, I'm with you, Hank. But it's got that one little bracket that kicks up, right?
Yeah. Because I got a bunch of the other kind.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, here's the spring. $3.77.
Okay.
Highway robbery.
All right, this is the one that came off the machine now. It's got the black zip tie on it. Let's see.
You've
Oh, I know
actually
this-
turned it over? Have you tried to
I
turn it
tried. Yeah, I tried. It was no good. It wasn't spinning. It likely overheated, but that's what I'm expecting to find similar carnage on this one.
She's drooling on my computer. Get out of here.
I hope that's not your wife. I hope that's a dog
No, no.
or a cat.
I forgot that I had the.
No,
That's awesome.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Well, this one looks way better, but it's probably burnt. Let me see if I can extract it here from the.
Excuse me.
Is there anything else that holds it in here?
let's see. The spring, Gary, the spring's $10.
Oh, that's not too bad. Is there anything else holding this thing in? Can you look at an exploded diagram? I think that it's just the action.
They have one. Hold on.
I don't know if they have it. I just don't want to start yanking on this thing. There's really.
Here we go.
Is
Starter motor. Hold on.
Is there any other? I don't see any other screws to extract it from the plastic housing.
Hold on. Let me share. Hold on.
Don't take a hammer to it yet.
Let's see.
I'm sorry. I use your difficulties with my humor.
Hold on.
Gallows humor.
Here we go. Hold on.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
There we are.
Hold on. Let me see.
That's why it's got
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
carbon.
Okay.
There's nothing else, Gary.
Okay.
2 nuts. There's 2 nuts and 2 screws. That's it.
Okay.
And the nuts are on the back. Eh?
That we're on.
Everybody's
This
an
is-
expert.
The brushes aren't making contact on this.
Oh, the brush is in the other one.
Probably smoked, but hold on.
You say not making contact. They're worn out, or the springs are worn.
That's what I'm looking for. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to see what I can see here.
Yeah.
Bifocals.
Because sometimes the springs allow so much pressure, and that's it. Those look like standard brushes.
They do, but not easy to replace them without the crimp tool.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's changed color.
No, the other one doesn't look like that. This is the original one.
Mm-hmm.
You just think it's bad contact with the brushes on the commutator?
Oh, good Lord. I hope so.
Yeah, I would clean the commutator.
Yeah, the commutator. Yeah. Can you see it here?
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
pretty
Yep.
dark. Yeah.
Oh, I have to look past the camera, guys.
Yeah, it's black.
Just give you an.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's worn. Yeah.
yeah,
Clean
clean
'em
that
up.
off.
Yeah.
You got plenty of brush.
A
Got
drill
plenty of
motor-
brushes. All right, so let's see here. Oh. And I only told her I would charge her a half an hour for labor on this. Boy, was I wrong on that.
All right, you guys, I got a date with a pool.
Oh,
All right,
a
buddy.
poodle. A poodle?
Pool.
A poodle.
That
See
sounds
you,
bad.
Bruce.
Have a good
I got
one.
I got no respect. You know what I mean?
Take care,
Hey, I'm
Bruce.
looking for a teacher with no class.
Hey, call me
Dangerfield.
later. I have no class.
Even in hell, I get no respect. All right, let's see here. It's
You
like
wonder
delicate
why
surgery.
tigers eat their young, you know?
Just don't want to lose the spring here. Just trying to get
All
the
right.
get
I'll
it
come
out.
back and watch the results. See you guys.
Bye,
Have
Bruce.
fun.
Hey, Bruce. This is turning interesting. I thought it was just going to be a bitch session about shitty customers.
Yeah, the brush piece here. But again, I don't know. You can
The
see
brush block. Yeah, it's worn.
the brush. It's worn, but
But how much stroke do you have on it? You know, how is the spring applied in the back?
I'm holding onto the spring now with my finger, and it looks good. But I just don't want to let it go.
Give it a little more tension.
No. No. I got to find a way to go and gently push this back in place while I actually do service.
See what Dan says? Nothing like a lazy repair on a live Saturday afternoon.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'll be out of.
That's all right.
I can't see the angle, guys, so I apologize if I'm out of frame or so.
Yeah, you're a handsome man.
Well, if you can't see what I'm doing in my hand here.
No, you see everything. Just don't get excited with Mr. Johnson, okay? We don't need that.
All right, well, this is not.
Can you how's the shape though? I mean, is it not chipped or anything?
That one of them was chipped, but I'm just trying to be very gentle here. As I take this out. Yeah. Wondering if I should. Yeah. Well, I don't know how well you can. Can you see that?
Yeah, they almost look like the brushes in my Makita.
Yeah. And they're crimp solder to it here.
Yeah. Are those square brushes or rectangular?
Square.
Yeah.
I'm almost tempted just to.
To Sears Hardware, they had a whole section. You open it up and it was all brushes.
I'm almost tempted to take out the communicator here, or commutator, I should say, and just clean them out.
Yeah.
Well, can't really. How do I get? Can I extract it anymore on these? Because the bearing feels good. And I wasn't expecting to do surgery on this, but oh, okay. There's two screws here. All right. And there's a snap ring that goes in there. Oh. Well, dang it. I said I was going to sand them down, get a nice clean surface, but then I got to clean up the surface somehow with
Scotch Brite.
I don't think I have any Scotch Brite here. Hold on. Let's see, what can I use here? I have a small file here.
All eyes are on you.
I feel it burning in the back of my head.
Right. Hey, Kenny, that spiral tool for Walbro you told me to buy, like all the stuff that comes with it, it's like, and there's a manual and all this stuff. It's like you need an engineering degree to figure out how to use all this stuff. Do you know how to use that?
What is it? Hold on.
The spiral tool, the Walbro one?
Wait a minute. Let me get rid of Gary for a second. Let me minimize Gary. What do you got? Yeah.
This is that tool that you had told me that I needed.
Oh yeah, Walmart tool. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
just look at. No,
look at all the stuff that comes with it. Those like the spiral thing. There's a paper.
Oh, you bought the spiral diaphragms?
Yeah, I bought like the whole thing for it. So I was just wondering, like, it seems confusing as far as how to use all this crap. Like, you can't just use this.
Yeah, I just use that. What's the part number for the whole assembly?
Hold on. It's in my video, but 95-695-S is the inner part that has all the spiral stuff. And then the Walbro part number for the spiral tool is K2-WYTA. And Walbro has it made by Stens. The Stens part number is 615-060.
I've never used the spiral tools because I've never had to use the spiral diaphragm.
Right.
See, that's what I was wondering.
I'm surprised they gave you a spiral for the old.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all included in this kit. Like if you take a look at it, it's
Did
like.
you get it on Amazon or?
I don't remember. It might have been Stent's website. I don't remember. But it's just confusing as hell. I thought I was just going to get this tool, but all this other crap showed up.
Wow. Yeah, that's the new Walbro tool.
Yeah, and Ken was the one. Kenny told me that I
the
needed to get this
WY
thing.
series, all the WYs.
Yeah. Yep. WYG, I think it was, right?
Yeah, there's all different ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's an old Tecumseh engine. Yeah.
This one is, it's the 8-horse.
Yeah.
And it's the really old one, the 1997. It's the one that has the adjustable jets, needle, which is really nice.
You know, you could adjust your throttle. There's an adjustment screw there too.
Yep, I saw that. You know what I hate about this snowblower though is that it has the kill on the actual throttle. Then it has a whole other key, as you probably saw in the video. That really screwed me up because I'm like, I forgot that there was 2 different kills for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, exactly. There's 2 of them. Yeah.
So sometimes they're in your favor though, those 2 kills, because you can eliminate one of them and still have the other.
True.
Yeah, if you eliminate the key, it's only a safety thing for kids.
Yep.
A little bit of a mess today. CJ8. Oh, I got it. It's funny. The spark plug for this CCR1000E is actually like a chainsaw on CJ8Y.
Yeah, CJ8Y is the same as the R9YC or whatever it is.
Well, that's
all the small. In fact, I went there to try and get a BPM 4A, I guess it is the plug.
$12.
My dealer didn't have any of them, so he gave me a BPM 6A or something.
Yeah. But
Okay.
That's the same as the RCJ8Y, same thing.
Yeah.
Well,
$12
Oh.
for the plug.
I know.
at this
That's why I
point,
got-
guys,
if you get the 6 though, the BPM 6A,
Yeah.
$397.
I think I have a couple of those spares actually.
And they work fine. My dealer says he used them because he's having trouble getting the 4.
So just making a
Jay,
little
when you
more.
get a chance, text me the number for that, all right?
Which one?
For the both tools,
Okay.
especially that diaphragm thing. I'd like to look at that because that's kind of strange.
All right.
Well, fellas, I gotta go.
Oh, Brock, where are you going?
Yep.
Where you going?
I gotta get that snap ring
All right,
off.
eat dinner.
Oh, whoa, what's dinner tonight? Where are you going?
Fajitas. We're gonna have fajitas tonight
there you
here.
Oh, everyone's having Mexican food, huh?
See you later, buddy.
See ya. Hey, thanks for
See
having
ya.
me. We'll see ya.
Look at Dan in Canada. Gary, you better hop on it because Dan says he's gonna have a stroke if he has to wait any longer.
I'm working on it. I got to get that snap ring off. I cleaned up the brushes. Now I got to get the commutator out and clean that up.
I would definitely make a claim with eBay though, or are you using the old?
Oh, I'm definitely that just
Yeah,
I'm losing my shirt now. This is all like stuff on my on my dime at this point, because I thought this was going to be an easy swap.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
Now watch. I'm gonna go downstairs, hit the button. Mine's gonna go. Wing.
Well, if you have,
No, seriously, I got it. You know what? I'm gonna run downstairs real quick to make sure mine's an E. I think it is. No, I'm pretty sure that's why I bought it.
yeah, but what's the point in?
Does the
It's
E
hard to
mean
find the
electric start?
one.
Does the E mean electric start?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
The old people, Hank, want to buy the electric one.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens.
I don't have electric on mine.
Your Aaron's doesn't have plug-in?
No. My paddle fan, my Toro.
What do you use that for? Just like clearing off a deck or something?
No, what good is a paddle is good for is, I got stonework for a walkway.
Oh.
I don't want it scarred up,
Okay, that's smart.
So the rubber paddles don't scar it up.
Makes sense.
I just bought paddles for it. I'm changing those out.
All right.
What I'm going to try to do
This is delicate surgery here.
good size.
I'll show you guys in a sec.
And put them on the sides of the paddle one, because the paddles are actually used to drive the machine forward too. So what happens is you're wearing those paddles out quickly.
Oh, that makes sense.
So if I could put some kind of wheels on the front just to keep it off that.
Sure.
Yeah, to keep it off. Yeah, that'll do it.
Just push it into the snow.
That'll make it last longer.
Yeah.
I hate it. All right.
This is crazy. That snowblower video from this morning is now up another 100 views since I just said it a few minutes ago. This is wild.
Yeah. I ended up with almost 3,000 views on mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
But this was at 50 views when the stream started today. It's at 561 right now.
Yeah, you're doing good.
That's crazy.
Can't split it apart without pulling the wire, so I got to pull that spring apart.
You got 200 and something subscribers now. I mean, 2,000 subscribers now, don't you?
I think it's like 16 or 1,700 now. It's been going up pretty quick.
Yeah, it has. Let me look. Where are you? There. Okay, Jay fixes stuff. Jay fixes stuff. The latest video. Come on.
Mine's a different model, but it looks the same.
Yeah.
82.
9 hours
Power
ago.
flight.
Mine says 350 views.
Yeah, but if you look in YouTube
They don't register immediately.
Yeah, YouTube Studio shows a real time. It just went up 6 more. It's at 570 now. Hold on,
Nice.
we'll see it.
Nice.
That's crazy.
182. Let me look up mine.
Kenny, is it an electric one in the basement?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
182. I'm looking up mine right now. It's a different model. It's called a Power Flight. So it's your one, just a little bit newer. I just want to see if it's the same starter part number.
Yeah, 1,730, I believe.
Oh, wow.
Subscribers.
Nice.
All right. We have, where did that come from?
90.
That's not from there. Oh, that's from there. Okay, so those are the two spacers.
Starter motor. Looks the same here. It's called a 1052953.
Oh, there's some spacers here, so I got to be very careful. I put them all back the way they need to.
Yeah, it looks the same starter, Gary. It looks the same.
But is it
Picture's
available?
identical. Yeah, starter motor 707802. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is. I have successfully extracted the armature. It's got to remember that there's spacer washers here. All right. Again, delicate surgery that I was not planning on doing.
In only half an hour of labor. What a bargain.
Yeah, right. I'm already losing my shirt, but this is I've been meaning to do that. All right, so
Yeah, everything looks good except for the commutator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
if she got lucky, and
on this one gear,
yeah,
the Bendix drive on the end,
it's got a different tooth, right? 12 or 16 teeth.
Yeah, yours looks like a different tooth, but everything else is identical. Yeah, yours is a pinion 845240. Mine is there's two different ones. Oh, 5240. No, it's the same. Okay. It's the same.
Yeah, but you can't find that part. It was superseded when I looked at it. When I looked on Parts Tree.
Well, for the pinion?
Not for the pinion, just for the whole
well, yeah,
the
no,
whole
the whole
assembly.
Yeah, no. But the armature is $109.
Well,
you can buy the armature 105.8831.
I would probably chance working getting another used one here instead of just trying to.
No, I mean, if you want this one gear, come get it. Seriously. I bought the kit for it for new paddles and new scraper bar. I mean, you're welcome.
Yeah. Well,
not gonna. I have no use for it, to be honest. I mean, I've got a total of 75, 80 into the whole goddamn thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think honestly I paid probably $50 for the paddle kit and the scraper bar.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought 3 of them in a package from him for $150. So 50 is, I probably got 100 max in it for the whole thrower and the new paddles and scraper bar. Everything.
Yeah.
So
see, I don't see anything burnt on the armature.
Yeah.
But that still doesn't tell me like
I said, if you need a gear 75, you can have it all.
Yeah, let me get my money back from that guy first.
Yeah. But I'm saying this way, it's all new scraper bar, paddles, and a starter.
Yeah, for the record, if he is watching this video, this is the one that came off the machine. The one that's still in the box is there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna see if I'm just seeing about just getting my money back, and maybe I could fix the one here. But
yeah. Hey, were you still interested in that other blower I had? The other Toro?
Yeah, if the 21-inch, I got to come down and grab that from you.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about as good as I'm going to get it, guys.
Oh wow, yeah, that looks pretty.
Yeah. Now run something between on those lines.
What do you mean run between?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It magnetically sticks all the particles.
Yeah.
Or blow it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't Condon have one shorted there one time? All the filing dust went in between and shorted it out.
I don't remember that one.
There's always memorable ones from James there.
He had a short and he didn't know what it was. It was the dust in between the commutator poles.
Oh.
Yeah, I filed the brush assembly down to flat, but it should make a better connection.
This is the old one?
This is the old one. This one, I think I'm really hoping if going through all this right now, that if it winds up being just that the brushes we're not making contact with the commutator, then she's lucky. But if it burnt out the winding either in the armature or in the stator.
Did you see any magic smoke, or did she see anything?
No, that's the thing. Everything's clean. I don't see any burning.
The wires would be toast.
Toast. Nope, but I'm not seeing that. I am not seeing that. If after all this and it works, I'm gonna go get myself another one of those spiked coffees here.
We used to do that in cars. We used to take the starter out and clean them up like that, and they were fine.
Yeah, let me I'll readjust the camera here so you see me a little better, because now I got to go through the whole reassembly. But so you can actually see what the hell's going on. I just wanted to at least get that. That is annoying as hell. I'm going to have to get the new belt anyway. Okay. And again, I can't figure out how to go and zoom in on this, but we'll see what we could figure out so you guys can see what's going on. I'm sure that other people that have this particular starter have run into this kind of issue, and if they can't buy a new starter or buy the parts for it, I'm sure that's not fun.
What are you on the phone, Gary?
Yeah.
Just take your fingers, pinch them, and go out apart.
Easier said than done, because I'm on Restream. Let's see here. Edit name, video settings. Yeah, I'm just looking at the settings here on my other side.
No, you got not too bad.
All right, you guys can see me at least, so.
Yeah.
It's nice and clear.
Yeah, well, like I said, so that's nice. That's clean.
Yep. That's good.
All right. And then here is where I was having the biggest problem. You got to be very careful. I don't want to pull on the wires, but the way, see how these brushes are? You got these little crimp connectors.
Oh yeah.
You know,
aluminum crimp barrels.
Yeah, that's all it is. You know.
Just like a generator. You got to be careful.
Exactly like a generator. Yeah. I sanded them. You know, I filed them down flat, and they're nice and clean. Now there's a tiny chip on the edge, but I don't want to use up too much of the brushes. There's still plenty of brush left, but I'm not it's still all red. It's not. I don't see any burn marks, so that's what I'm hoping for.
Yep.
But the way that this is all put back together, holding the wires and holding the wires together. Okay. And I remember that there's two little spacer washers here, and the brush assembly goes back into place without me disturbing those springs.
Oh, were they thrust washers?
No, there's springs.
Like Belleville?
Yeah, hold on.
Does Restream charge you extra for us being over the 2 hours?
I don't. No. I have unlimited.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was like a limit.
I pay about $110 a month, 120 a year, and I can
that's
do
not
whatever
bad.
I want. 10 people. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a special they have once a year.
Oh, nice.
All right, so then there's these two bolts that go on each side that holds the whole motor together.
Yeah, we got nylon nuts on the side.
Yeah, so I got. I'll put this back together first, and then I got to get the snap ring that holds the end piece here. There's two other spacer washers there. And I'll make sure that there's nothing else.
No pressure, Gare. Right?
No, it's like I said. This is a shot in the dark, guys. If it works, great. If not, then it was worth a try.
Here's coming to Trumbull.
Yeah, I'm due. I due to stop on down to say hi and.
Well, you know what we can do? Gare, come down. We'll try the new Colony Pizza in Shelton.
Yeah. All right.
They
So
took
then the
over
two.
Burger King.
All right. So now those are back in there. I gotta get the snap ring back in there.
Be careful with that snap ring.
Yeah. I don't want that going anywhere.
Jesus clips.
Yes, that's what they call them. Jesus clips.
The son of a clips.
That's what I'm worried about. Oh man, it's that spring. There's a washer and a spring washer. That's what. Yeah, look how damn tiny this thing is. Come on.
Wow.
You can barely see it as it is.
I think I'd probably try to take it off inside of like a 1 gallon Ziploc bag. So if it does fly off, you don't lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I did that one time inside a 5-gallon bucket. That was
Oh, really?
Yeah.
what, do I have other? I might need to switch my tip here.
See, now if you were in Hank's garage, he'd have an individual set of those pliers for every single size retaining ring.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I got a little kit here, so it's just a matter of finding the ones that are. I think that is the smallest one I got. Yeah, I think that is the smallest one I got. Yep. It's ever so slightly larger. Just it's not engaging in that.
You have to spread it
Oh.
open.
Yeah.
It's like watching surgery.
That's exactly what it is.
Right?
I feel like Chad Everett on Medical Center. You're too young for that, Gary.
Very funny.
Is that a tapered shaft on there? So you could put a
How old are you,
small
Gary? 40?
socket over
I'm
it?
40.
Okay.
I remember that used to be on before Hawaii 5-0 on, what was it, Saturday night?
We kind of have the whole range represented here. You're 40, I'm 50, Jim is 52. What are you, 62, Kenny?
62.
Yeah. And then Hank, what are you, 70?
75.
70? You are
Got
not. Are you really?
Yeah, he said him and Conquer. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Perfect.
I remember I was watching. My wife watches Jeopardy all the time, so I was watching Jeopardy the other night, and they had like a tournament of champions. And one of the questions was, McGarrett would always confide in Cam Fong, who played Chin Ho, and I'm like, that's Hawaii 5-0. Nobody got it.
Okay. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I watched Chips. I watched Magnum PI, all that stuff. I never really got into Hawaii 5-0.
The original one?
Da, da,
Yeah.
da, da, da.
Yeah, I remember the song, but
McGarrett.
Garrett.
Book
Was
him,
his
Dano.
name
Everybody
Jim
used to say
Garrett?
yeah, I know that.
Was his name Jim Garrett?
McGarrett. His last name was McGarrett.
I don't know, guys. It's just so this thing is delicate. I mean, they only
You have to
go
get
in one way.
You have to get out your microscope station.
Getting to that point, I'm looking past my glasses at this point. Let's see here. Almost
Yeah,
got
Jack Ward played Steve McGarrett.
it. Then you got to tuck these things back in. I haven't even done any electrical tests on it. I'm just physically changing out what I can see here.
At least you don't have to depot it.
There's no point in doing that. I don't know. Well, it's back together for what it's worth. I don't know if this is going to make a difference at all. Put it back on the ground in case it goes snap, crackle, pop.
As the video gets demonetized.
I was gonna say I'll get demonetized. What is it? 8 seconds?
They changed it, right? Was it like 11, then 5?
It used to be, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Well, there's no point in me. I'll put it all back together. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least I gave it the
Yeah.
good old
call it-
try.
Yeah. I didn't know Jack Lord was in Dr. No. Huh. Kojak, yeah, Mick. Who loves you, baby?
Yeah.
Stavros, remember his partner Stavros? Him and the lollipops.
Yeah.
Telly Savalas who said that?
Yeah, Kojak.
Oh, okay.
Who loves you, baby?
Is he still alive?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I haven't heard anything about him in a long time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Telly Savalas died in 1994.
No, really?
Yeah, he was only 72. Born in 22.
Wow.
His brother played Stavros, George Savalas.
Hmm.
That was his brother in real life. Oh, he died of prostate cancer.
Thankfully, that's not a death sentence anymore.
Yeah. It's weird. He died at the Sheraton Universal Hotel. Can you drop dead of prostate cancer?
Huh.
I said, I do not.
He actually had a Purple Heart at World War II.
I'd never know if I had that because my doctor doesn't even check for anything anymore. The last physical I had, it was ridiculous. They sat me in a chair, had me fill out a survey about depression and anxiety, neither of which apply to me, and then asked me about my diet and if I was getting enough sleep. They never physically examined me, never put a finger on me. I'm like, why did I come here?
Wow.
And they billed my insurance company for a physical exam.
There you go.
Just goes to show you that healthcare is not designed to cure; it's designed to treat. So they want to keep you sick, so they keep repeat customers. All right, it is back together, and it is not free moving. So if it goes snap, crackle, pop, then it does snap, crackle, pop.
Here we go.
Just got to get the polarity right. Actually, I don't think this has any polarity.
Well, was it AC at that point?
Yep.
Hey!
Hey, I don't care what Condon says about you, all right?
Oh, yeah, what does he say?
Right, cool.
All right.
Outstanding.
Well, wow. Holy crap. Well, when I get it back on the machine, it'll be good.
But you need a belt.
And get your $125 back.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Otherwise, I'm going to be raging. I'll just sick my wife on the guy if he decides to go and renege. My wife will find you, will get your money back, and make sure that his wife feels it.
Right?
Gary, once that starter goes in, is this unit ready to run, or?
It'll run, yeah, but I mean, obviously, I pulled the belt cover. We didn't expect the belt to be shot.
Still, yeah. No, I'm just curious if it'll start the engine. You know?
We could try. I'm not gonna. I'll crank it.
Your spring is broken.
No,
Nope,
that's just the return spring for the idler. That's all.
I fixed the spring, so that's enough.
Yeah, because I mean, the whole deal is older people, they need the electric start.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're in their 80s. Can you blame them? Can you blame them?
Hey, my buddy Nellie was in her 90s. One pull Nellie. She made it to 92.
Oh.
What did Dan put up? Are those flowers or hot peppers or what is that? A cornucopia?
Once I get it.
New Year's.
That's how it's supposed to go. I don't need to put it all back together. I'll just see if it'll crank the engine. It won't turn over, but
Cool.
all right, that's one. And we'll get the other one.
Did that need the tie wrap on it for anything?
No, I put it back on there for originality purposes.
Because sometimes they had a little metal bracket where the tie wrap went around like a belt and suspended.
It's actually missing one of the covers, one of the bolts to the recoil housing in here, I see. Well,
Hey, John's back.
Johnny,
all right, well, I'm going to pull the spark plug wire because I don't want it to start.
Yeah.
I got to change out the spark plug anyway.
I'd just be curious because once it's under load, is it going to act any different?
Well, that's a good question. Because I got nothing from it before.
Yeah.
Seemed like it was spinning pretty strong.
Yeah.
Actually, no, let's do it this way. Forgot, she actually gave me the cord for it. All right, guys, moment of truth.
Here we go.
welcome home, Johnny boy.
Hmm.
I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah.
There it is. Oh yeah, that's the old school two prong. We got it from 1995. All right, contact.
Hey,
There you go.
nice.
Good deal.
Woo! How long was that? A little over an hour?
About an hour. Yeah.
A little over an hour. Would have charged. Yeah.
Well, you got proof of everything here.
Ugh.
Holy
Marvelous.
cow, that snowblower video isn't slowing down. It's up to 681 now. Holy crap.
That's great.
That's nuts.
Hey, what's the site that you look at how much everybody gets paid for videos?
Oh, for YouTube?
Yeah.
Tube something. What's that called? Tube. Tube something.
Oh, I heard someone talking about that on a video the other day.
Oh, the ice is melted on this one.
Tube buddy.
Tube buddy. I heard about that.
Yeah, it'll tell you how much you made. It's pretty accurate, actually. Why? Who do you want to look up, Hank?
Me.
Wait, Tube buddy. Hold on. Henry. Where else? Let's see what comes up.
Yeah, because
Henry
there's money
Morowski's
that-
Big Dog. Let's see.
Might as well put the cover back on for the moment. Because there's nothing I can really. Oh, well, before I do, I probably should actually show proof that the belt is screwed. Fun journey, guys. Been a very fun journey. I'm just going to go off the. I'm not going to go off the stream. I'm just going to go out of the browser here. I got to get a picture of this. Stand by.
Oh, is this all on your phone?
Hold on. Let me put them.
No, can you hear me?
I want to know how did you get into landscape? When I go on Restream, I
Can you hear
can't
me?
get it out of portrait no matter what I do.
Yeah,
Turn
Can you
your
hear me
phone.
again? You back?
Yeah.
Can you hear?
Turn your phone 90 degree.
You good?
Yeah.
You can see me? I know. I just had to take a picture. I'm putting it all back together for now until I can get ordered. I'm going to have to order that part. You text that to me, Kenny?
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Let's see here. This.
The belt and the spring.
Yeah, that definitely has to get done, but at least I'm going to put it all somewhat back together for now.
Yeah, belt and spring. So what do you got? 3 bolts on the side cover?
Let's see. Well,
there's usually 4, I think.
There's 1. Oh, wow. That was funny.
That was a nice save. Now you don't have to deal with returning that to that dude.
Well, he may want it back just for the sake of doing it, but I'm more pissed that he sold me a bum part.
Right.
That thing was burnt to begin with. For sure. Even if I just, when I just took it out of the box, plugged it right in, as soon as we opened it up, it was already burnt. All right. All right.
It's a nice and toasty 75 in here. I am not looking forward to going outside that door.
Yeah, me either. But this thing. Come on. These little tiny screws here. Uh-oh. Odd.
Well, boys, I'm going to head inside, go let the dog out and whatnot. I'll see you later.
All right, good to see you, bud.
Yeah.
You too. Have a good one.
You too.
Oh, I can get to the spark plug easily there. Okay. And it's that 1/4 inch. So it's an 8 millimeter for all the other small bolts, but it's a 1/4 for these smaller ones.
All right. Hey, we're at 2:37, so I'm going to end it.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for hanging out.
Yeah, no worries.
Watching me work like this.
That's all right. Hopefully, you get your money back.
I hope so. If not, that's a big nut to get lost.
All right, we're gonna be going. I'm gonna go dead, and then we'll be gray. John, if you want to go on, I'll put the link to be gray in a minute. All right, we're gonna end it. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks everyone.